Nobody wants it like us. You know, we've had our ups and downs. Boy, are we peaking. Boy, do we know how to step up to the plate in big games. When we play with that, you know, acknowledgement of what's at stake, our speed and our tenacity is unmatched. They can be proud of that little hit from behind, but we can be proud of the f***ing trophy we're holding up at the end of the day. No more f***ing second place, boys. We're taking home a f***ing trophy today, right? Taking home a f***ing trophy.
Live for this fucking fun. It's fun being here with you boys right now. Let's go finish the job here, okay? Hey, nothing to lose. There is no tomorrow. Yeah, this is it. Jackson gets it out front. Top shelf goal! Aaron Jackson sends Utah to the regional tournament. It had to be! It had to be! It had to be you. It had to be you. I knew it. All right, boys. All right.
How you feeling?
Feeling good. You know, I thought I missed a shot. I thought I whipped on it, but it went in, so I'm pretty happy. Good win for the boys. Yeah!
3 years. Felt like a long time coming, huh? Felt like a long time coming, huh? And to get it done in that way, it had to be. It had to be, no other way, right? It had to be. I'm so proud of you guys right now. I started crying out on the ice because I'm a but so proud of you guys. And everyone pulling the rope in here. When we got down, everyone banded together on that bench in this locker room, brought that back. Beautiful to watch, boys. Beautiful watch. I'm so proud of you guys. I got no words for it. I'm proud of you guys. Enjoy this. This is special. Enjoy it.
Welcome to the Rocky Mountains.
Welcome to open trails and new vistas.
Welcome to stunning Red Rock.
Welcome to the greatest snow on earth.
By the tree of broken glass, where the home.
Welcome to game day fun.
Anything could last. So let's go and take the words that we know.
Welcome to the party.
Sea of thoughtful dreams. But if you listen, you can still hear.
Welcome to Pac-12 Sports.
Our names, calling out our names.
Welcome to world-class research.
We'll keep on standing tall. This world is in our hands. So get up and grab your
Welcome to the arts.
have no trail. We are tough as nails. Come on, this is our land.
Welcome to real world experiences.
We can go to that bridge that crosses over fear.
Welcome to a great education.
Love and what it does to those they hold near. So let's run till the water.
Welcome to new friends.
We can toss our worries far away from our hearts. And if you listen,
Welcome to the time of your life.
not hear them calling out our names, calling out our
Welcome to all you can imagine.
Though we might fade and fall, we'll keep on standing tall. This world is in our hands. So get up and grab it, walk and see. Those gray clouds look close, but we have come and gone.
Welcome to the University of Utah.
So get up and grab it, walk and see.
Welcome to the Utah Hockey Broadcast. We're here live in Salt Lake City, Utah. We're going to have a matchup tonight between Utah and Colorado, but we got a pregame show first. It's myself, Patrick again. I've got a new face next to me. It's Mitchell Slot. Mitchell, it's great to have you, the new color broadcaster for the University of Utah Skating Utes M1 team. Mitchell, it is so great to be here. It's so great to be here next to you. It's been such a long offseason, and we're so excited to have you. We know you've done a lot of work with the Outliers. You're, A1 broadcaster. We're so happy to have you here.
Well, Pat, I can tell you what, it is amazing to be here. I've been a Utes fan literally since I moved to Utah 18 years ago. AJ has been the driving force behind the University of Utah hockey team, now hockey teams, for as long as I can remember. And what you guys have done here with the University of Utah Skating Utes is absolutely fantastic. I am so proud to now be a member of the Skating Utes.
Absolutely.
It's amazing. You and I have had a lot of time to talk to one another and get things ready for this season. I know us just being on camera to start the season is something new, and I hope throughout this season season, the two of us can bring more life, more energy to the Skate and Utes program.
Absolutely.
And I just hope to be a little part of it. I'm humbled to be here. I've listened to you and what you've done. You're doing a great job. And I appreciate the compliment. But hey, let's just be a team and get this thing done and put the best product we can both on the ice and see what we can do off the ice to make this better for you guys at home.
Absolutely, yep. So new color commentator here, Mitchell Slott, and that's a hockey name in and of itself. So what are you most excited about here? I mean, just, new program. This is, like you said, AJ's brought this thing up from nothing, and they're a really skilled team. I mean, we're going to see some great hockey tonight and the whole season. Just tell me what you're most excited for, and then I'm going to give this pregame show over to you.
Well, honestly, what I'm most excited for is the level of talent. I've been at the junior level now for 6 years, or I was there for 6 years, and these are players that have played for 3-4 years at junior and making the step up to the collegiate level. So they're bigger, they're stronger, they're more disciplined, they have more skills in their bank with which they can draw from. And seeing that in the type of system that head coach Morgan Feeney and his crew is going to teach these guys and develop them even more, because I know some of these guys want to go play pro one day. They're working on their degrees as well, which is amazing, because nothing beats education. You really can't go anywhere without education, whether it's at a university level. Right. It doesn't matter where you get the education, right, but to get the education.
Well, we like to say Utah's the best school in the state here, but that's just because we're biased. All jokes aside, a little biased, right? But
right.
But so Mitchell, I know you've prepared a lot of notes. I kind of came straight from work, so a little bit of a busy day today, but I'm going to hand this over to you. So now you're going to host this pregame show. Tell us what to expect tonight between the Skating Utes and the University of Colorado Buffaloes.
Okay, well, the first thing I did is I went and talked to both coaches. Obviously, for the University of Utah, it is University of Utah's first game of this season. For Colorado, it's their fifth. Right now, they are 2-1-1. The Colorado Buffaloes are. So they're not coming out of the gate for the first time tonight. They've got a little bit of experience, but they are battling a little bit of the injury bug. Head coach Trace Jablin was telling me that, after the first couple games, they kind of got bit, and it's contagious. If you've been around hockey, you know that it's a little bit contagious, that you can go from 1 injury to 5 in a matter of a period even. So they're battling a little bit of that. Both teams seem to be a little bit young. The Utah Utes graduated several seniors last year, but there's a good group of freshmen coming in for the University of Utah as well. I personally know several of them. Brady Jones, young defenseman, will be wearing number 21 tonight. I've watched him for the past 2 seasons with the Outliers. John Correa, another one. He was with the Provo Predators, and then he went out to the Potomac Patriots, both of the USPHL. Also, Nico Schwab, who was here last year. He's not in the lineup tonight, but another good kid that can really press the action, and he's got some nifty hands. So there's a lot to look forward to out of these young guys, and then the leadership that are on both teams. Both teams have about 5 or 6 seniors to lead the group, and with their leadership and the youthful exuberance that's going to happen, that we're going to see on the ice tonight, because one of the things that we're going to see out of Utah, hopefully not too much, but it will be an aspect of the nerves. First game.
Sure.
First collegiate game for some of these kids. Yeah. So, that energy we're going to see. I'm predicting a fairly short feel-out process, because after talking to both of the coaches as well, that there's a little bit of a rivalry being built
between these two teams. Yeah, Utah and Colorado. So the way the WCHL works, the way it's historically worked, there's a couple new teams new to the league this year, but Utah and Colorado actually not, for being so close to each other, not in the same divisions in the WCHL, so they don't actually see each other every single year, but when they do see each other, close games. I mean, these two teams are rivals, right? It's the Rocky Mountain rivalry, so, I mean, with young faces on both these two squads, should be an interesting night for both these two teams. I mean, for Utah and in Colorado, they play close every single time, whether it's in Boulder or whether it's here in Salt Lake City. Yeah. But, Morgan Feeney, the coach here for Utah, just what he's done recruiting-wise, you talked about it. We've got young faces here. He brings in the talent that he has brought in. Now all of a sudden, Utah is a school in the top league in the ACHA that competes, that people don't want to see. They don't want to see him at home. It's hard to play here. and what he's done to this team. I mean, you spoke on those young faces. I mean, these guys are here and they're ready to play, and he's brought in so much good young talent. Every single summer since he's been here, it's a bunch of young new faces, and these guys can play.
Absolutely. We're going to go ahead and send it back. We're about to get ready for the opening lineups, introductions, all of those things. Thank you so much for joining us here on Skating Utes Hockey on YouTube. Pleasure to be here. Thanks again.
Hey, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Love to have you here.
All right, let's take it away.
morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Utah Hockey Broadcast Channel. This is Patrick McGann alongside my partner Mitch Spinner in their season opener here on home ice on campus at the U. Utah returning after a pretty successful season, making the national tournament in the ACHA for the first time in program history. This is the first time that we're going to have to share hockey in the state. There's going to be an NHL program starting up pretty soon. We've got a fresh sheet of ice here at 4,500 feet in Salt Lake City. We're underway between the Utes and the Buffaloes as Colorado will skate it down into the Utah end immediately as Utah will fetch after that puck. There's a scrum on the near side boards as Colorado tries to skate that one in. That was McConaughey. It's taken away. Langenbrunner dumps that one in. Utah will chase after. That one is Erdis. Langenbrunner's there as well. Gets his stick on that puck going behind the net. Two Buffaloes on him there, and it's taken away by Colorado. That was Wood. He plays it out. That was Ethan Light over to his line mate Langenbrunner. He dumps it in, and Utah will get their first change of the contest. It's Wood at neutral ice, hits his stick and goes directly to Noonan, who passes it over to Ethan Light. He fires a wrister, it's deflected, and that will be covered up. We have our first whistle of the game.
Yeah, I'm going to start in real quick. This is really cool. This is a good vantage point that we have here at center ice. And one of the things I'm already noticing is, like we talked about in the pregame, are some of those nerves. The passes they're being made, they're good passes, a little bouncy off of the stick. You could see it on both sides. Colorado had some trouble getting the puck out of their own end.
Utah wins the faceoff, but it comes out of the zone. This is Sendin, passes it over to McDonald. He gets a stick on it, and Utah will chase after it. That's Nislanik for Colorado. Punching that puck forward. Massey dumps it in. Fuller out to play for Utah. McConaughey, Hoff-Teaser putting on some pressure, and the puck bounces out.
Yeah, that was a dangerous play there by Fuller after losing that puck a little bit. He almost gave it right up to Colorado, who could have had a really good opportunity to put it in net.
Sendin skating it in. It's taken away by Colorado, specifically Marcinkiewicz. It's Utah once again. Puck goes over to Music. He shovels it forward. Gibney behind the net, peels back, going the opposite way. Peeling again. Some pressure there from Nislanik. And now it'll be Massey with the puck. He's hit hard. Puck does get out. It'll be Utah playing it forward. Schwab passing it over to his line mate there. Kruchek. Kruchek in front, has a shot. Good pad save.
Yeah, that's one of those opportunities there right in front. You got 2 men in front of the net. Delayed penalty coming, and that will be, it looks like, on the University of Utah for cross-checking. Alan Poole, the referee, along with Will Miller. Linesmen tonight are Tyler. Give me a second, I'll tell you. I have it written down here. Tyler Murphy and A.J. Gilbert.
And it'll be Schwab going to the box for a cross-check, as Mitchell said. Utah killing for the first time this season.
Yeah, time of that penalty is 2:11 of the first period.
And off the draw, Utah trying to kick this one out. Colorado keeping it in, and then eventually it's skated out by Jones. Jones skating in there. Pass over to Light. Backhand shot. Good save by O'Gwyn. Light had a bunch of time and space. The pass was just behind him.
Yeah, that's a good opportunity, especially on the shorthand there. You know, when you get first penalty of the game, sometimes it can put you on your heels. But the University of Utah absolutely did not let that slow them down. They got the puck off the draw, went right down, good opportunity. And one of the things I was going to talk about when on that last play right before the penalty was called, the player was on his knees trying to get that puck towards the net. He had two other University of Utah players standing right in front of the net. Pass, potential goal, something to look at in film during the week to see, or even to tomorrow, before tomorrow's game.
Erdis tries to fire off a centering pass, and it's taken away by McConaughey. He's going to skate this one across the red line. Into the zone he goes, near side, and he's hit hard. Utah's able to get that puck out, and they'll get a change.
Yeah, that was a big hit in this near corner on the defensive side of the red line.
And now it'll be Colorado once again. It's Hull. Pressure there from Gebhardt of Utah. Nislanik with the puck in the far side corner in his own end. And he'll send that one over to McConaughey. He plays that one off the wall. Fuller out to play, lets it go over to the far side. Puck bouncing around in that far side corner. Colorado comes up with it.
Broken stick on the ice, Utah player. Good job with the feet to get that to his man and get it out.
That's a good kick, and then he got it over to Gephardt, who shoveled it out. Really great play to burn some time on this penalty in which 45 seconds remain. It's the Buffaloes. They're going to dump it in. Specifically, that was Sandberg. Fuller out to play once more. Plays to the opposite side, and Utah does get that puck out. Right off the bench there, it's Ferguson, cross ice to Hull. Hull over the blue line, fires a wrister. Good pad save by Fuller.
Welcome to the game.
First save of the night. Hull.
Sorry, I was just going to say, Utah doing a really good job on this penalty kill. They've killed off all but 14 seconds of it right now, and Colorado has not even had a chance to set up.
Here comes Light with some speed. He comes on in with Hull as a shot. It's wide. And now it'll be the Buffaloes. Schwab's out of the box, and Utah back to full strength, and they will kill that first penalty of the season. Good start on special teams. There's a shot from the point. It's tipped in front and goes wide.
Yeah, Light showing that that not senior but junior. He's a junior this year. Good experience on underneath his belt, showing that it can be done.
And you can see him be up in front there at center ice. He was looking for that pass. He would have been gone and off to the races, but Utah couldn't quite get the puck over to him. There's a shot from the point. Oh, it looks like it actually did hit the post. So flopping puck in the air. And it'll be the Utes starting from their own end, breaking it out.
Look out for that offsides. Wow, I'm surprised that wasn't called. It looked like number 20, Tyler Sunigal, was just a hair offsides. But hey, you know what? If they don't call it, we keep playing.
That's right. That puck makes its way over to the stick of Fuller, and he'll cover that one up with 14 minutes, 54 seconds remaining in the first period of play.
Yeah, good energy by Utah so far. And Colorado has, even though they've had more experience this year, Utah looks like the more tenured team. I don't know if that's necessarily the right word, but they really look like they're outclassing Colorado right now.
Off the tie-up, it'll be the Utes. They played off the wall, and out it goes. They're no longer killing that penalty, so they're going to have to hustle down to beat that icing, and they will not. So that faceoff will come right on back to the Utah zone.
Yeah, and that's one of those plays where you don't really want to send it all the way down the ice, but it takes, you know, if you're a left-handed shot and you send it off the boards, because of the spin of the puck, it's gonna shoot on down the ice. You could see that he had his man breaking just too far ahead of him. It's one of those things that happens, especially early in a game. I mean, we're only 5 minutes and 12 seconds into the season, the 24-25 season, and you know, one of those little breaks. You gotta move on.
And off the draw, Utah will send it out, but it will go out of play. So we'll have a whistle once again.
Yeah, and for those of you that are watching at home, that this is your first season watching the University of Utah skate and Utes, one of the things you'll notice here is that we do have a net in front of us. So if things get a little blurry from time to time, sometimes the net can have a little something to do with that. Something new that they put in the rink at the end of the season a couple seasons ago. But for those that have freshmen, just a heads up.
Yeah, safety's obviously number one priority, but kind of stinks for the broadcast. Oh well, Utah skates it in and they're offside, so we will have yet another whistle in this young contest.
Yeah, Donovan had his man, he had him beat just a little bit too far ahead, a little bit excited for that play. And Donovan is I believe he's a freshman, junior. Hold on, where is he? He's on my list. I'll find that for you. I'll tell you how long he's been here.
It's Slater for Utah. Point pass to Music, fires a shot blocker, save by Golquin. Another shot, point blank, and he makes the save. Good couple of shots there from Utah as they are showing some signs of attacking here early on. Good couple of chances, best chances of the contest so far. O'Gwyn skated with these Buffaloes last year, was the goaltender. Back again. Solid netminder for those Buffaloes.
Junior, he's a junior.
Jules Donovan?
Yeah. Honestly, that's something new that I've got to pay attention to is you know, how senior these kids are or how junior they are.
Yeah, it makes a difference, and hockey's not like the other sports in college. A lot of these players play juniors. In fact, that's where you used to work, was with the junior team, and a lot of these players are not necessarily 19, 20 years old. They're a little bit older than that, and even the older guys can get up into, 24, 25 sometimes and still be playing hockey, and that's just the way it works with college hockey in the United States and even Canada.
Yeah, I mean, you want a player coming into college that has that experience under their belt, because juniors really is a proving ground for players, especially at the higher levels, because you're going to see those matchups that are high intensity, a lot of pressure, and how those players respond, and the best players are going to be the ones that respond the best and make their way to the ACHA Division I level.
It's going to be McConaughey skating this one out. Icing is waved off because of a tip. Chasing after this puck is Pearson for Colorado. It's taken away by the Utes. Peeling back looks to be Jones for Utah. Now it's Larilla. He skates this one in. Larilla in his second season with the Utes. Across the blue line with some speed, and he's brought down. That will be a penalty.
Yeah, and an offsides, actually. Gilbert, it looked like he was going to go offsides. Gilbert kind of hesitated, then he made the call. That was all prior to the penalty, but it looks like Colorado will go short for the first time tonight. And that player will be number 37, Brody Pearson, sophomore for Colorado. Time of that penalty is 6:32 of the first period, and hooking is the call.
And now Utah, having killed the penalty, they get to now be on the power play. First power play of the season for the Utes. They've got their first power play line out there, and at the point, it'll be Jones dropping it off for Langenbrunner. Firing a shot is Delaney there, and we'll get a whistle here in the first period.
I'm interested to see what the power play really looks like once it gets set up, if they are able to get it set up as Erdis wins it.
And here's Jones at the point. Fires a wrister, and it's a good save by O'Gwyn.
Yeah, one of the things that we have to talk about is this week, as you can see on number 14, Michael Erdis, the junior, he was named captain of the team this week, and I was talking to Morgan before the game, and he said as he recruited him in his first season, he knew at some point that young man was going to be captain, and here we go.
Yeah, it's in my opinion, no surprise, just being around him the last couple of years. He's a stand-up guy, and he's a great leader of this team. And huge honor for him, and well deserved. And it's great to see that C on number 14's jersey as he skates it, passes it over to Light. Light's going to fire a wrister. Good block there by Colorado. That was Rusalanko, and now the puck kicks down into the near side corner, and Colorado's able to get it out. Cross-ice pass for Utah. They skate it in. McDonald backhand shot. Roofs it a little high. Light will recover for Utah. Plays it over towards the half boards. Erdis, point pass. There's a shot blocker save by O'Gwyn. Puck still bouncing around in front. It's McDonald. Point pass to Jones. Now it's Langenbrunner. He fires a shot, and it kicks off the boards.
Yeah, deflected as soon as he released it. Good defensive position by Colorado there to deflect that shot.
Pass cross ice. There's a shot from Langenbrunner, and it's blocked. And Colorado is able to kick that puck and go all the way down with it with 35 seconds remaining on the Utah power play.
Good puck movement so far by Utah in the zone. Good team coverage.
Here comes Schwab. Dropped it back for Corey. Larilla. Larilla once more at the point. Utah moving this puck, 10 seconds on their power play. Cross-ice pass, one-timer for Larilla. Good save after a deflection from O'Gwyn from Colorado. Clock winding down, Larilla at the point. Pearson out of the box. Buffalo's back to full strength. Utah rips a shot. Good save, O'Gwyn. Still bouncing around. And Colorado's able to whack that one towards the boards and get this puck out of their zone. Big hit in front of the bench there against those Buffaloes. But Colorado also successful in killing their first penalty kill of the game.
Yeah, both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. But I tell you what, there was quite a big difference between Utah's power play and Colorado's, at least in the first power play opportunity for both teams.
Colorado's going to skate this puck out. Noonan's able to get his hands on that one, and now it goes over to Slater. Slater over to Kraft. Kraft lines up a wrister, and he can't quite get that one to leave his stick. Good defense there from Colorado. Nislanik along the boards. He's hit by Kraft. Another big hit behind the play. And now it'll be Colorado skating this puck out. It's Pearson skating forward with it. There's a shot, rebound, kicked out towards the slot. There was a man there, McConaughey, but there's also a Ute defender to break that play up. Kraft on the opposite side, flips this one into the air. Gephardt almost got a hand on that one, but it's going to go into the Colorado zone where they're just going to play it out. Wood, cross-ice pass to Pearson as they skate this one in. That was Massey, and it's poked away. Loose stick down there in the far side corner. Colorado controls. Wood, a one-timer, didn't have much on it. On his offside there was Wood. There's a shot from the stick of McConaughey. Never gets to the net. And that puck pops up into the air. It'll fall right behind Utah's net there.
Yeah, that was almost had an opportunity for an intentional offsides there by Colorado. It's not something that's called very often, but on a play like that, he's got his face towards the zone, can see that his man's not out, and puts it right on net with a man right in front. That's a dangerous play by Colorado. It worked out for him, but if I'm Coach Tam or Jablin, I'm going to talk to him about that.
Here's a pass forward to Light. Light making some moves, trying to dance around his defender there, Ferguson, but was unable to do so. He maintains possession, however. Point pass. Wrister, good save O'Gwyn. And a good shot from McDonald. It's going to be Carney for Colorado. Plays it out. And here they come in. There's a big hit from Larilla. Larilla not the biggest player on this team, but he can be a physical player. Larilla tried to get that one to McDonald, and Colorado will end up with that Carney pass over to Dickinson, and that will go for icing.
Yeah, good position by University of Utah. I like what I'm seeing out of them. Colorado's made adjustments as well. They're now starting to be able to get the puck in the zone. One of the things that Colorado has to do, though, is they have to shear up their passes to maintain that offensive pressure. But both teams kind of settling into the game now.
Absolutely, as now Utah has the possession in the Colorado end. Gibney over to Schwab, and now this is Sendin. That puck pops up and goes out of play.
Yeah, and on that last point, Pat, one of the things I'm seeing out of the University of Utah right now is their speed. I think Colorado is going to struggle with that. Partly because I want to say altitude, but we know it's not, because Colorado is also at elevation. But I think the speed of University of Utah is giving Colorado a little bit of a fit right now.
Oh, it looks like Sennin couldn't find the puck, and now here comes Colorado the other way. But good job for Utah to get back on defense. But, you know, bus legs also have a factor, too. Even Utah will come out a little bit slow on the road sometimes. But Utah definitely looking faster. I definitely agree with you there, Mitchell. And now it'll be Colorado once more skating it in. It's Marcinkiewicz. And now it'll be the Utes skating this one out. Jones over to Gibney. And that puck goes over to Kruchek. Puck does make its way out. Larilla will get possession and dump it right back in as Utah will change their forwards out.
One of the things also that we're seeing is this is as advertised physical game. There have been several really big hits already in this first period, and a lot of that is being driven by the University of Utah. But you know, we talked about the rivalry leading into this game, and you can see it. It's clean, but it's definitely physical.
That's right. And this is not a team that really was super physical and turned into one. Yeah, big hit down there behind the net. As it's going to be Jones now for Utah. As Colorado will skate this one in. And the Buffaloes will have possession. They fire a shot. Nice block there by Music.
Does he play jazz or does he play hard rock?
Well, you know what? My best guess would be maybe some jazz, maybe the saxophone. He is from the Chicagoland area, so you've got the blues scene, or at least historically, but, you know, long time ago.
Long time ago or yesterday, it doesn't matter. Good music is good music.
That's right. Here comes Light. He skates it in, fires a shot just wide, but a good look there from Ethan Light, one of the more skillful playmakers on this team.
And that was a good shot choice right there. We've seen him kind of try to handle the puck a little bit and get tied up, but he got that puck on his net, gained the line, and then absolutely ripped that. It just went a little bit wide. Smart play by Light.
Colorado stick handling in the Utah zone. They send that pass to the point where they go back and forth. They fire a shot. Fuller makes a save. The puck kicks off the glass and hits the net. And now it'll be Noonan playing that puck forward to Langenbrunner, but it was just outside of his reach. Colorado will take over. Both teams will get a couple of changes.
Larilla just barely got there in time.
Now it'll be Utah shoveling that puck out. McDonald at the blue line, drops it for Slater. Slater with some space, fires a shot. Nice block by Ferguson of Colorado.
Yeah, junior defenseman, big bodied, good position on that play.
Wood and McDonald chasing after that puck. Kicks out to Colorado. DiDomizio plays it forward. Nice little poke check there from Slater to get Utah the puck. He skates it in. Backhand pass. Tried to go to McDonald, but he was a little bit in front of the play there. And the Buffaloes just opt to dump and chase that one. Jones trying to shovel it forward. Slater, stick handling, trying to get that puck over to Schwab. Schwab, near side corner in the Colorado zone.
Just lost a handle on it.
Given he's trying to take that puck over, but it's pickpocketed by Marcinkevich. He's going to skate this one out with some speed. Marcinkevich along the Utah bench.
Great
lost the puck.
stick by Brady Jones there, wearing number 18. A little bit of a confusion to get us started here, but great stick there by Brady Jones.
That puck played out by Utah. A lot of back and forth action here in the first period. Still no score between the Utes and the Buffaloes. That pass was intended to be centered, but Urtis takes it away. He skates it in, fires a shot. Good block by Colorado. Hartman getting his shin pad on that one.
Hartman's a local kid, by the way. Senior defenseman for Colorado out of Salt Lake City, and we have another penalty coming up. Slashing will be the call. Time of that penalty, 16:34 of the first period.
And it'll be Utah back to the power play. Alex Hartman, the guilty party, that local product out of Salt Lake City. And you're going to see a lot more players, well, maybe not for a little bit, but in the next 10 years, you're going to see a lot more players coming from Salt Lake City, Utah, because the NHL is here, and we are not the only show in town anymore.
No, and I've actually got a lot to say about that, because I'm originally from Texas, and I was in and out of Texas when the Dallas Stars came to Texas. And I tell you what, when the Stars came to Dallas, it changed the landscape of hockey, not only in Dallas, but in Austin, in San Antonio, in Houston. So now having the Utah Hockey Club in Utah, you're going to see some of those players retire have kids. They're going to grow up. They're going to coach.
Right.
And the product of Utah hockey is going to be right up there in just a matter of years. I would say probably 10 years, especially given our environment and our elevation.
And the rapid growing population. I mean, hockey is going to catch fire here, and it's going to be amazing. And a lot of people already kind of confused when talking about Utah. It's there's a puck sent towards the net, almost actually went in after a tip. But it's a winter sports city. How is hockey not big there? But it will be very soon, especially with the 2034 Olympic Games coming as well.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And I really like what I'm seeing here by the Utes. They're moving the puck well, up, down. Good keep in there by Langenbrunner.
As he fires the pass. One-time shot from Ethan Light, and it's blockered away from O'Gwyn.
Great save there by O'Gwyn, because that was a hard shot by Langenbrunner.
There's a wrister just wide. Ethan Light's going to take this puck over with 65 seconds remaining on the man advantage for the home side. That puck sent towards the near side corner. Nice little whacking play there by McDonald to set it to the opposite side. It's Langenbrunner pinned up along those far side half boards in the Colorado zone, and the Buffalo's able to kick that one all the way out.
Yeah. Now, it was almost held in there by Delaney, tipped off his stick, but the good play by the goaltender Fuller to get that puck up quick.
Yeah, goaltenders with an active stick, that makes a difference. We see that in the NHL as well. The goaltenders with those active sticks, they get some apples, man. They get some assists, and that makes a difference on your team. One-time shot in the middle for Utah is just deflected wide. As it's Larilla sending it to the near side corner. So Utah tries to win that puck. They do so.
I like seeing Correa out there on this power play, freshman. First game already on the power play, and that doesn't surprise me because he's a
one-timer. Oh, what a save by O'Gwyn. A one-timer to the stick of Schwab. All started from Correa.
Yeah, right as penalty time was expiring too. And what I was going to say is as both teams make changes, is Correa. I've seen him over the past couple years. He played in Provo, as we talked about. He's a very smart puck mover. Got great hands. He's got a low center gravity. He's not a large player, but he's such a good, smart, heads-up player. I'm not surprised to see him on the second unit for Utah.
Now, maybe we could talk about this at the next whistle, but you're from Texas. Probably a Stars fan a little bit, right?
No,
not at all. Okay, well, you know what? That's maybe a good thing because we've got a lot of Minnesota staff members on this team, and a lot, Minnesota people, they want the North Stars back, right? They can't be the North Stars because of the Dallas Stars. I guess that's a conversation for the next whistles. Colorado skates this one, and they fire a shot. Good save for the puck's still loose in the crease, and after some chaos, the whistle blows, and Colorado unable to score on that one. What a save by Utah and Fuller.
Yeah, and Utah doing a great job there to fit in their goaltender. You have a player in the crease, and then two other forwards there as well. Cooler heads are going to prevail here. No penalties coming out of that, and I like seeing that both out of Alan Poole and Will Miller, the two referees. There's nothing to call. Great play, good save. Kind of had Fuller stretched out there. I think he was doing the full splits, but I think I'd be singing soprano for the next week. But great play overall there by both teams, and we'll get set here to go with just 1 minute 5 seconds left in the first period.
And those of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, I have to also stress that our new color commentator Mitchell Slott was a former referee on this ice sheet, on all of the Utah ice sheets in the ACHA, so he knows exactly what he's talking about. So
no, I don't know anything.
Come on.
I fake it till I make it, baby.
He's repped in some of the biggest games on this ice, so when he's talking about officiating, listen, folks, he knows what he's talking about as Langenbrunner skates this one in. Far side half boards. Minutes to go here in the first, still no score. As the Buffaloes try and get this one out. McConaughey trying to do so. He's pickpocketed by Langenbrunner. Music keeps the stick. Nice firm hands on that stick as Wood actually lost his stick when he tried to poke check that away. Ernest skates it in, tries to kind of shovel that puck in the net, unsuccessful. 34 to go. Music, stick handling, sends it towards the middle, and nobody's home. So this will be Pearson for Colorado. Sends a cross-ice pass behind Wood, and then it'll be taken over by Ferguson. Ferguson across that blue line, peels back. Good pressure from Utah. I mean, Utah's all over these Colorado players when they have the puck. What a shot And that one goes out of play. Great pressure from Utah.
Yeah, and I'm going to be really honest here. That's one of the things that scares me right now of what I'm seeing on the ice. Utah has all the pressure. And how many times have we been watching a hockey game where you see one team with all the pressure and then the other team gets one little break and they capitalize? And good enough. It's been a back and forth battle that Fuller, he's in the game, he's making saves, but it makes me a little bit worried when you see so much play on one end and then a little bit of a break going the other way as time is running down in the first period. There's only 10.8 seconds left, and you never want to let a team score a goal within the last minute.
Right.
It really sets the tone. And
deflating.
Yeah, absolutely. And exhilarating and uplifting for the team that gets the goal. Real potential momentum shift play if either team was to get a goal here in the last 10 seconds.
Right, and that's what it comes down to too. Teams that can counterattack well are the teams that don't necessarily have to be dominating the game, and that's a great point that you make, Mitchell, because that could be this Colorado team. As that horn sounds at the end of the first period, the first 20 minutes of Utah hockey in the 2024-2025 season are complete. We've got no score between the Buffaloes and the Utes. Mitchell, what'd you like out of that first period? What'd you not like? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, what I really liked, and we kind of touched on it, was the speed of Utah. Colorado having to make that adjustment, as well as the physicality that Utah is showing. A lot of big hits. We've seen a couple broken sticks, not necessarily from slashes. Only 3 penalties in the period. I think Will Miller and Alan Poole doing a good job of maintaining control of the game, yet allowing the boys to play the game. I like what I'm seeing for on Utah's side, and then I'll touch on Colorado. I like the power play of Utah, but one thing I want to see, and this is something I'm always harping on, get more shots. If you can move the puck around the offensive zone all you want, but if you're not putting the puck on the net and you're not challenging that tender, he's going to make saves when they come.
Right.
And the defensive team, the more you pass it, each pass you make on the power play gives the defensive team one more opportunity to intercept and send it down the ice. You pass, get a shot, get the rebound set up. So I think if the University of Utah can get those shots, I think they'll get one past the goaltender. As far as Colorado is concerned, I liked what I saw. They did not give up on plays. I think they still need to settle in a little bit, get rid of some of those road legs. I expect,
nobody wants it like us. We've had our ups and downs. Boy, are we peaking. Boy, do we know how to step up to the plate in big games. When we play with that, acknowledgement of what's at stake, our speed and our tenacity is unmatched. They can be proud of that little hit from behind, but we can be proud of the f***ing trophy we're holding up at the end of the day. No more second place, boys. We're taking home a f***ing trophy today, right? Taking home a f***ing trophy.
Between the Utes and the Buffaloes. Don't touch that remote. We're back with more hockey in about 15 minutes.
And we'll be back on the air with about 6 minutes left in the intermission.
Okay, sounds good. We'll be back. Don't touch that remote. We'll be back, folks.
fucking live for this shit. Fucking fun. It's fun being here with you boys right now. Let's go finish the job here, okay? Hey, nothing to lose. There is no tomorrow. Yeah, this is it. Jackson gets it out front, top shelf, goal! Barry Jackson sends Utah to the regional tournament. It had to be. It had to be. It had to be you. It had to be you. I knew it. Rights, boys. Rights. Holy shit. What a fucking game.
How you feeling?
Feeling good. You know, I thought I missed a shot. I thought I whipped on it, but it went in, so I'm pretty happy. Good win for the boys.
Yeah! 3 years. Felt like a long time coming, huh? Felt like a long time coming, huh? And to get it done in that way, it had to be. It had to be no other way, right? It had to be. I'm so proud of you guys right now. I started crying out on the ice because I'm a but so proud of you guys. Everyone pulling the rope in here. When we got down, everyone banded together on that bench in this locker room, brought that back. Beautiful to watch, boys. Beautiful watch. I'm so proud of you guys. I got no words for it. I'm proud of you guys. Enjoy this. This is special. Enjoy it.
Welcome to the Rocky Mountains.
Welcome to open trails and new vistas.
Welcome to stunning Red Rock.
Welcome to the greatest snow on earth.
By the tree of broken glass, where the home.
Welcome to Game Day Fun.
Anything could last. So let's go.
Welcome to Pac-12 Sports. Welcome to world-class research.
Welcome to the arts.
Welcome to real-world experiences.
We can go to that bridge that crosses over fear.
Welcome to a great education.
Love and what it does to those they hold near. So let's run till the water.
Welcome to new friends.
We can toss our worries far away from our hearts. And if you listen,
Welcome to the time of your life.
not hear them calling out our names, calling out our
Welcome to all you can imagine.
Though we might fade and fall, we'll keep on standing tall. This world is in our hands. So get out and grab and walk and see. Those gray clouds look close, but we have come and gone.
Welcome to the University of Utah.
So get out and grab and walk and see.
Thanks for calling the Salt Lake Visitor Center. If you have any questions, please leave a message and we'll get back to you.
Hello! I tell you what, I'm just going to put you on speaker.
Oh, first game. Yeah, we got to get the rust out, right? There's a little bit of rust in there, but we're back here for a little intermission report because we've got the University of Utah skating with University of Colorado here. We played 20 minutes. We've still got no score.
Thanks for calling the
shots
Salt
pretty
Lake
even.
Visitor
Utah's got 10. Colorado's got 8. Mitchell, you talked about, you gave some great analysis before we went off, but I mean, what have you got here? What more have you got here? What'd you see?
Well, like I said before we went off the air, I think that the energy that the University of Utah brought was incredible. Once they got their legs underneath them, it was on. They started firing on all cylinders, and I think Colorado needs to settle in and make that adjustment. I have no doubt that they will, because they have last year they were one spot out of nationals,
right?
22nd, so they're looking for redemption. I mean, they too are a young team, so they've got the energy that they can play with. But I think the coaching staff just needs to kind of settle them down a little bit. Play your game, make your passes count,
sure.
Get shots, because honestly, 10 to 8 shot count, that's pretty low.
Right. Yep.
You want to see. I mean, 10 shots per period, 8 shots per period. If I'm a coach, I want to see 12 to 15. But I think a lot of the shots are getting blocked by both teams. We saw it on both sides. So I think both teams just if you're a Utes fan, keep doing what you're doing. if you're a Buffalo fan, step it up a little bit, make things happen, make the Utes react to you instead of reacting to the Utes. Because if they are playing a reactive game, they're not going to be able to sustain pressure.
Right.
And right now, Fuller's playing well enough in net that, he's going to make those stops, even if he has to be acrobatic about it.
Right. And we've seen kind of Utah, it's been a theme. It's gotten better, but they'd outshoot opponents. Right now, it's not heavy, right? It's a very close shot total, but, they would, they'd outshoot their opponent a lot, but not really convert on the score sheet. Like we talked about Colorado, if you're dominating pressure, if you're Utah, you got to be careful of that game in transition. And so, like, you bring up a good point. For Utah, it's like kind of stay the course, but continue that pressure, but be very, very, very I guess I would say cautious of that counterattack game.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right. You have to be ready for that counterattack, because that counterattack literally can come off of one tip.
Yeah.
And Colorado, we've seen it. They've been able to get the puck in the zone. They just haven't been able to sustain
that pressure,
that in-zone pressure. But they've been able to get the puck in the zone. They've shown good speed. They've shown little flashes of what they can do and what they're capable of. And we'll see here in about 2.5 minutes when the players come back on the ice what's going to happen. But with both teams, new leadership. new players coming in, new infusion. It's going to take some time before everything gets settled out. It's the first game of the season, like we talked about for the Utes, and it's only the 5th game of the season for the Buffaloes. So, you know, there's still 40 minutes of hockey left to play. We'll see what happens here in the second period.
Right, yeah, and you know what? And for both these two teams, they've kind of got gauntlets of schedules. The WCHL, I've talked about it in broadcasts in previous years, but it is the best conference in the ACHA, hands down. The ACHA's got multiple divisions. We're at the top division, and you were in the top conference. You've got, it doesn't let up all year, and it starts with Colorado, a tough team that we're seeing tonight, and both teams are going to see some really skilled teams down the stretch here, and opening up with these two teams, it's great to see the compete level between these two squads, and for Utah, you know, playing Arizona and Arizona State and UNLV, it's going to be kind of a gauntlet of schedule. I'm excited for it. It's the best hockey you'll see, I mean, out here. I mean, we've got the NHL now, but
that's a little bit better by like, I don't know, like 10 steps.
Yeah. A little bit. I mean, they're new too. Maybe they're going to be the best team in town now. But yeah, it's exciting to see this team and the way they're competing. And I do like what I'm seeing. I liked what I saw in the power play as well.
Absolutely,
I mean, they looked really. That second power play. I mean, they looked really good.
Yeah, I mean, the power play for the Utes is, you know, the puck moving alone is really nice to see. But like I said, you got to get those shots.
Yeah,
you're not going to score if you don't shoot.
Right, exactly, yeah. Don't get too cute. You know, don't just pass the puck to find that lane. Don't be super picky. They know they can move the puck around. They've gotten so much better at doing that, this team has. I think these guys who are actually, a lot of these guys I'm seeing, like Jules Donovan and like Cole Music, like they were younger guys. Now they're the veterans, and you know, they're zipping that puck back and forth. It looks good, and good teams, they pass well. That's what they do well. You have to pass well to be a good team, and we're seeing that. The power play looks good. They just, like you said, shoot that puck, and good things will happen if you shoot the puck, right?
Yeah, and it looks like the boys are going to head back out on the ice here real quick. Let's go ahead and send it to a little break here, and then we'll send it down to the ice. Thank you guys again, everybody, for joining us here on YouTube. Skating Utes Hockey. Pat McGann, Mitchell Slot, love having you here.
Absolutely. Welcome back to the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. This is Patrick McGann alongside Mitchell Slot. We've got a fresh sheet of ice here in Salt Lake City as we're getting ready for the second period of play. between these Utes and the Buffaloes. Now Big 12 rivals, formerly Pac-12 rivals. Doesn't really affect club hockey, but
not really.
And all other things, academics, varsity sports, it does. But regardless, we've got two rivals facing off. It's the Rocky Mountain Rivalry on ice. And Utah will win this opening second period face-off. They will dump it in. And the Buffaloes will chase after. Still no score in this contest. So now it's Langenbrunner trying to change that. Shot, stick save by O'Gwyn.
Another big hit attempt there coming out of the zone.
Yeah, physical game so far.
Larilla is one of the ones that's thrown his weight around the most.
Yeah, and he, like we were saying, he's not the biggest guy, but he is a physical player, and he is a skilled player. I mean, coming in last year and got to see him at training camp a bunch for the first time, and I mean, he's got some speed, and he's a physical player. Great defenseman.
Yeah, one of the things that's neat for me right now is this is a whole different, you know, like you said, I'm coming from the junior ranks, and I'm seeing a whole different brand of hockey and new players. Ooh, possible too many men. They didn't call it. But yeah, seeing all the new faces and a different brand of hockey, it's really nice to see, and it's refreshing.
Here's Correa skating it in.
Put that one right through the crease.
Yeah, it's going to be Slater now. Stick handling, point pass. Noonan trying to pass, and it's taken away by Colorado. They got to get on their horse here. Nice poke check there by Sendin.
Look at those hands by Correa.
And
I think that was Correa. No, that was Slater. My mistake.
Breakaway chance there for Colorado, but wow, what a great play by Utah to break that one up. Sendin potentially saving the opening goal of the contest. It's the Buffaloes trying to get this one out. It's kept in at the line by Noonan.
Playing some ping pong hockey right there.
Yes, sir, and it eventually does get out. Utah dumps it back in. They'll change. And Colorado will send that one all the way down. It will get flagged for icing, and we'll have a stoppage.
Another big hit by Utah in the offensive zone, right as I think it was Maricinkiewicz that made the pass down the ice that led to the icing, and he was absolutely drilled on the boards there. And that's one of the things that Colorado and Utah need to keep aware of, is that a hit's coming. It's just a matter of when.
And after that face-off, it's going back and forth. Colorado trying to get control. They do so, they dump it out. Jones will skate after this one for Utah. Puck over to Gibney, but he can't quite handle it, so Hartman will dump it right back in. Fuller out to play this one. Gibney, near side half boards in the Utah zone. Plays it to the opposite side. It's Music. And I don't think that one was tipped. All right, maybe it was. It was tipped. Says the referee, no icing. It's waved off.
No, I love that.
And whistle will be blown. We'll have a roughing penalty against Colorado.
Thanks.
And for the second time tonight, it'll be Alex Hartman to the penalty box. 2 minutes for roughing.
Yeah, and that penalty comes at 2:42 of the second period.
Utah's third chance on the power play. And they're searching for that first goal, like we talked about on that break, intermission break. Utah looked very good on the power play, especially that second one out. As Colorado is able to get that puck out. Ethan Light will skate it right back in with some space, and he is hooked there. So Utah will get a 5-on-3 for a while here, or a high stick, excuse me. But either way, Ethan Light was pulled back as he was skating that puck into the zone. Very clear penalty to call right there. And number 24, Dinamizio, going to the box. 2 minutes. It's a minor. And we've got a 5-on-3 for the home side for 1 minute and 45 seconds. That's one of the longer 5-on-3s you'll see in hockey. And a massive chance for the home side to take advantage and cut into this 0-0 game.
Yeah, and that penalty was drawn by pure hard work by Light, trying to cut through and get that puck that was loose. Interested to see what what Utah can do right now. They've got plenty of ice to work with on this Olympic ice. A lot of puck movement potential.
Colorado pinballs that puck out to the outside. And Utah loses possession. Colorado's just going to send this one all the way down. That's a great play by Marcinkiewicz to get that puck all the way out.
Yeah, and Utah really has to outwork Colorado right now. They've got plenty of time. They have to be smart with the puck, get things moving, and get shots on net. An attempt there to penetrate the box a little bit early in the setup if I'm judging it myself. Just get set up a little bit more, spread out those defenders, move the puck around a little bit, then try to penetrate that box that Colorado has set up. Good shot by Langenbrunner.
Langenbrunner fired a shot, a stick save by O'Gwen. Utah still controls. Langenbrunner stick handling, point pass Delaney. Delaney back to Langenbrunner. Sends one towards the net. McDonald didn't really get a shot off, but a chance nonetheless, and Colorado will send that one the full length, and Utah will have to reset. Both teams will change and get some fresh legs on the ice. Now it will be Noonan over to Gibney. Gibney on the near side. Stick handling, point pass to Correa.
A lot of confidence being shown in Correa by Morgan Feeney, the head coach.
Larilla over to Correa. Fakes that one-time shot over to Gibney, sends it towards the goal line for Slater. No shot comes of that chance. Not much time remaining here. One-timer Larilla, good save by O'Gwen, and he covers that one up as he's going to come out of the crease. Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
that is a penalty as clear as day. I mean, come on. And he's hearing it.
Yeah, and O'Gwen shaking his hand like he was slashed. I didn't see it. I was watching the players come together in front of him. He may have gotten slashed on the play, but keep in mind, he also got pushed, the Utah player, I think that was, who is that, number 27? Gibney got pushed into the crease by the defender of Colorado. And I'm really surprised I'm not seeing another player for Colorado being escorted, because O'Gwen went right after him.
Put him in a headlock, basically. That's if you ask me, a shortcoming of the officiating staff, but regardless, we'll still skate 5-on-3 for 2 seconds, then Utah will have a 15-second 5-on-4 directly after those 2 seconds expire.
Yeah, and the more I think about it, you know, I'm not in a disagreement with the non-call there as penalty time expires.
Hartman out of the box with some space. Hartman skates in, he shoots. Good save, Fuller. Rebound patted away by Fuller.
Sorry for the ooh there, but that just happened really quick. Another penalty coming behind. It will go to Colorado, so the 5-on-3
Delaney makes a move in the slot, trying to get a shot off, and the whistle will blow. And as you said, Mitchell, there will be a penalty.
Slashing is the call, and that's going to go once again to number 54, Alex Hartman.
That is 6 minutes tonight he's going to spend in the penalty box, and he's not happy about the call, but he's going to sit again.
Yeah, and time of that penalty, 5:02 of the second period.
Curtis having a conversation with the referee.
But what I was saying about the play with O'Gwen, I don't like that he put him in a headlock, but he didn't rough him up too bad, you know. I mean, I'd be a little bit upset too if I got slashed. But I think that was a little bit of a game management non-call, and then the slash behind the play you have to call.
So now it's White firing a shot. The puck just goes wide. Utah back on a 5-on-4 power play. Langenbrunner. One-timer from Delaney. It's just wide. Puck goes to the point once more. Delaney over to Langenbrunner. Langenbrunner fires a shot. There was a man there on the doorstep. McDonald trying to tip that one in, and it will not go. Good save by O'Gwen and good defense there from Colorado. It's going to be Light on the far side over to Erdis.
And that was a great keep-in by Delaney with that puck in the air.
Erdis fires a wrister, and it's deflected a little bit. Goes to the near side. Delaney at the point. One-timer for Light. Good save, O'Gwen, and it kicks out to the far side. Colorado takes that puck away. It's McConaughey, and they're going to skate it out. Nice kick there by Pearson. He skates it in. McConaughey has a chance. Good save by Fuller, and he got sprayed there. And Utah's going to try and take this the other way in transition. It's Light. Nice active stick from Pearson. A great shift from Pearson and McConaughey, and a good chance on the shorthanded opportunity there for Colorado. Light across the ice over to Delaney. 52 seconds remaining in this power play for the Utes.
And one thing about Fuller real quick is he's a transfer from San Diego State, and good to see him. I mean, he was an all-star player there, and he's showing why in net for the Utes.
Colorado plays that one out. Utah not with much time remaining on their power play. 30 seconds to go. Maybe one more attack remaining if they're able to get this puck out quick. It's Larilla, and he passes that one over across the ice. That's Slater coming in to help.
Good pressure there by number 22, Vandoni of Colorado.
And now it's going to be Berge. He's pinned along the boards, and it's taken away by Schwab. 9 seconds to go. It'll be Utah. Kruchek skates it in. He's hit hard along the near side half boards. 2 seconds and 1. And there is another kill from Colorado, and we are still scoreless in this game, approaching the halfway point. Here comes Utah skating in. It's Sundin with some speed. Coming in to help is Kruchek. Across the zone. Nice pass. Good shot from Slater on the one-time attempt. And now it'll be Colorado as the game slows down a little bit. They dump it in. It's blockered away by Fuller. Gephardt across the line, skates it in, fires a shot, blockered away, and that goes out of play. And my goodness, some exciting hockey there.
Yeah, you know, the Utes had a lot of opportunity there with Hartman continually going to the box, and in the 5-on-3, I haven't been able to say much, but the pressure that the Utes are able to maintain is rather impressive, especially game one. I hope that's a precursor for what we're going to see out of them the remaining of the year, because Colorado really, I mean, they're not a bad team, but they just right now, they don't have an answer for the pressure that the Utes are bringing. And, you know, you got to figure O'Gwen's gonna break at some point.
There's Gephardt. He was pinned up along the boards and then fell down. Colorado able to get that puck out, and then Utah dumps it right back in. Very defensive, low-scoring game so far. Good chances for both sides. I'd say Utah seeing probably more of those good chances in this game, but now it'll be sent into their own zone. It's Noonan. Couldn't quite get a handle on the puck there. Sundin backhands it towards the point. Nislanik keeps it in. And Utah's going to be able to get possession and then not quite clear the zone, and then eventually they will. Ping pong.
I don't know if you caught that last play, but the Colorado player kicked that towards the net. Had it gone in, it wouldn't have counted. I mean, it was an all-out soccer play. Wrong sport, buddy.
Those do not count, and off your head doesn't count either.
No. Ask
Andrew
Shaw.
Yeah, Andrew Shaw. As it'll be Nislanik now for the Buffaloes. Over to Massey. Light keeps that puck in. Urtis chases after it. Him and Nislanik up along the boards there. Ethan Light comes in to help. Puck sent towards the center. O'Gwen got a stick on it. The puck's still bouncing around. Colorado plays it off the boards, and out it goes. Jones over to Music.
Jones was one of those players for the Outliers when he first came in. You knew he was going to be a good player. He's got such a good head on his shoulders, moves the puck really well, not afraid to play physical. But as we see him throughout the season this year, there'll be plenty of times we'll talk about a good defensive play by Brady Jones. I really enjoyed having him on the team I commentated for last year, and I'm super happy that he's here with the Utes now.
Correa, nice diving play, but Colorado attacking now. Wood in front, going around, trying to wrap it around, unsuccessful. Good defense from Utah to suffocate that play immediately. And that puck does get out. That's a great play by Utah. They were kind of on their heels, and they made up for it and got that puck out.
Yeah, and without taking a penalty, might I add. I mean, that's so vital right now. They've been on the power play 5 times in a row after having taken the first penalty, and since then, it's been a clean game for the Utes.
Correa over to Delaney, then to McDonald. Pass just a little bit in front of Slater. He's going to chase it down. O'Gwen comes out to play it.
And for any of you looking for an icing on that, it was waved off. Goaltender came out of his crease. As soon as he makes a play for the puck, that negates any icing on the play.
There's a cross ice pass to Wood. Colorado will skate this one in. More than halfway through this contest now. 9 minutes, 17 seconds remaining here in the first or second, excuse me. It's still a little rusty.
So many times I have done that. I'm like, oh yeah, it's the third period. No, it's not, Mitchell. It's the first. Oh, okay, sorry. But you know what I like seeing now that Colorado's back, we're playing 5-on-5 hockey again. Colorado is now returning the pressure a little bit on the Utes. There have been a couple little shaky plays by the Utes. Fuller having to make a play on the puck, but I like seeing the rebound from Colorado.
Kruchek trying to win that puck over for Utah along the boards. And Colorado able to get that one out. And that will go for icing. Kruchek's got some big shoes to fill wearing the sticks here for Utah. Number 11, Shea Landakusik, one of the more legendary players we've seen since Utah's jumped up to that M1 level. He's played 4 years here and was a legend. And, you know, not used to not seeing his name on number 11, but Kruchek got some big shoes to fill, and I'm sure he will.
Yeah, you know, one of the other things it's funny is I'm seeing players that I've known since they were kids, you know, being here in the Utah area, Shea being one of them, Jackson Leddy, the goaltender.
Delaney fires a shot, it's wide. So Utah controls in the Colorado zone. They send that puck towards the slot for Light, but unable to get a clean shot on net. It's Ethan Light over to his captain, Michael Urtis. Puck goes to the opposite side. Bouncing around and goes out of play right by the Utah bench. It looks like the faceoff should stay in the Colorado zone as they were the ones who sent that one out.
Yeah, you know, honestly, watching that play, that's one of those plays that could either stay in or go out because he hit a couple players on the way out. Obviously, Colorado initiated that, and I did see Will Miller put his hand up so that Colorado couldn't make a change on that play. And that's what happens. It's not a penalty like in the NHL. In ACHA, it's just you can't change when you send it out of the zone or out of play in your defensive zone.
And Colorado able to get that puck out. It'll be Utah. Nice pass by Urtis. No look pass over to Langerbrunner, just dumps that one in. Urtis has some incredible hands. He can dish that puck out. He's a great playmaker, can pass the puck very well. And there's Light. Oh, could have potentially drawn a penalty there, but he's going to skate that one in. Backhand pass to Langerbrunner. He knocks that one down. Nice skillful play there by Langerbrunner, but then it's taken away, poke checked away there by Hull of Colorado.
Fandon shot there by Hull as well.
And here comes Utah the other way. There's a shot, good save, as that comes from the stick of Jules Donovan there. And he makes a great save.
And that's a great whistle by O'Gwen, to be honest with you, because I'm watching the body language of the players on the ice for Colorado, and there were some very tired players that were looking to get off the ice, looking for a whistle because they iced it and then had to continue playing. And yeah, good hold of the puck by O'Gwen there for Colorado.
Well, face off one by Utah. They send it towards the net. It's patted away by O'Gwen. And the puck will come out of the zone. Here comes Donovan, skates it in. Jules Donovan makes a move, shoots, never gets it on net. Good block there from Colorado. Puck goes towards the middle, but nobody home for Utah, and the Buffaloes will take this one away and skate it all the way out.
Good stick there defensively for the Utes. That was number 20, Tyler Sunigal.
And now here come the Utes the other way. It's Music having a shot. Good save by O'Gwen. As Utah's making a change, so nobody home to scoop up that rebound.
Good, smart play there by Delaney to not touch the puck. Had he touched the puck, that would have been too many men, and that's what the coaching staff for Colorado is talking about right now with the linesmen. But Delaney allowed that puck to go down and not touch it. But I do agree with Colorado that with Delaney allowing that puck to go right by him, the icing should have been waved off because he chose not to play it. But it's kind of a catch-22. It's either a penalty or it's an icing. So What do you do? I mean, I think it was a smart play by Delaney, but I definitely understand Colorado's frustration.
Slater for Utah on the near side corner. Sends it towards the middle. Correa's shot. Good block by a Colorado defenseman. Didn't quite see which one it was, but there was a nice blocked shot from the stick of Correa. It's Delaney. McDonald calling for it with some space. He skates it in. Near side, fires a shot. Gloved up by O'Gwyn.
Okay, I'm going to say something here that might sound a little bit crazy because, you know, there's still a lot of hockey to play. I want to see a Utah goal. It's my first game. We're 33 minutes into the game. Not a single goal on the board yet. With a lot of opportunities by Utah. And O'Gwyn playing well in net. But I want to see a Utah goal. I'm calling for it, Pat.
It's elusive. I mean, either team is not. I mean, this is there are not many games you see. I mean, a lot of the games you see in this building are high-scoring games, but the goaltender's putting on a clinic tonight, and I mean, eventually we'll get one from one team. Hopefully it's Utah, but someone's got to score, or else, because this game cannot end in a tie.
Ooh, dangerous play there. Sorry, yeah, and that drew a penalty for Utah. So as soon as they touch the puck, and that could be a second.
There'll probably
one in
be
the
two
corner.
penalties there. That's
So let's see what the calls are. Will Miller with his arm up. And it looks like number 12 for Utah, Brady Schwab, will go to the box as.
It looked like he kind of hesitated, as it almost looked like he put up his hand again. I would say that play in the corner could potentially go. And they're talking about it.
Yeah, but that's another one of those game management. Do you call the second one or do you not? And you can see Erdis coming over to talk to Will Miller right now. It doesn't look like they're escorting anybody, but I think for game management purposes, they're not going to make the second call on the Utes, even though it could have been. But again, one of the things that we have to remember is both broadcasters as well as watching the game at home is that angles matter so much. What we see up here and what you see on your TV screens at home could be 98% different from what Will Miller saw 5 feet from the play. Right, from up here it did. It looked dangerous. But from down there, it could have been shoulder to shoulder and not a penalty, just a bad positioning on the ice. So it does look like Schwab is going to get a 5-minute major.
And it looks like.
And a game misconduct for head contact. So Schwab will be done for the night.
But there was a penalty called before that, though. I think that's the play in the corner, right?
No, that call was over there on the far boards. And Schwab will be missed. I've heard you say his name several times tonight, but that's a big one. That's a 5-minute major. Colorado. We've talked about it earlier, chances. This is a huge chance for Colorado, not just to get back into the game momentum-wise, but take advantage, because they can score as many times as they absolutely want to or can get on this power play. It's a 5-minute major. Nobody comes out of the box on a goal. So I'm interested to see how this works out as far as can they set up their power play, because in the first power play of the game, they did have a little trouble getting set up because of the pressure of the Utah Utes. So if the Utah Utes still have that energy in them and can break up those plays, great. But, Colorado has 5 minutes to look at a power play.
Oliver Kraft serving the penalty. But yes, a 5-minute power play here for Colorado, which is huge for them in a game where, maybe it's a game where Utah is kind of dictating play for the most part. You'd say Utah looking like the better team, so really it's a time for them to take advantage, as Mitchell was just saying, as we wait for the scoring official to place that penalty up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and the time has changed on the clock. I wrote it down as the time of the penalty was 13:58, but there's 7 minutes up on the clock, so I guess it would be 13 minutes?
Yeah, so I guess
13 minutes of the second period.
Here we go. The time's changed once more. Yeah, you're right. There you go.
Yeah, 13:58.
And there's a 7-minute penalty on the scoreboard.
So 2-minute major, 5 and a game.
7 minutes here for Colorado. This is huge. The rest of this period, they have a shot. Good save, Fuller. Puck's loose. And now it'll be Delaney playing it over to Ethan Light, trying to dance around a defender there.
So even more time on the power play than we initially thought. I didn't realize they scored they had a 2-minute minor as well. All of them going to
minor for boarding, yeah. So that puck will be sent all the way down for Utah.
Utah was out offsides. That's why they didn't play the puck, for those of you watching. Good stick by Langenbrunner.
He's got Slater if he can get possession. He does so, and a very smart play to play it back and just burn the time on this penalty for Colorado. And for Utah, this would be a massive kill.
And then the other thing we got to look at, with only 5 minutes left, the Utes are going to end the period on the penalty kill. And going into the third period, they still have a minute to kill off. So, but if they can kill this off, huge momentum shift potential.
Here's Slater trying to send it across for Erdis. Erdis was calling for it. What I like from Utah here is they're not forcing. I mean, they're clearly on their toes here, putting a lot of pressure on Colorado on this penalty kill. But I like how they're not forcing the offensive chances. If they're there, they're taking them, but they're not forcing them. They're playing the puck backwards if they have to. There's Wood at the point.
Yeah, another good stick there by Light.
Nislanik will skate this one in. Good pressure from Sendin. Nislanik sent it to the opposite side, but a little bit too much on that one, and it'll go all the way out of the zone. So it'll be Pearson for the Buffaloes.
Is it just me, or can you feel the tension here in the arena?
Really, you can. It's a tight game. And, you know, any little mistake can end up in the back of your net.
Yeah, and you can hear the fans anytime the puck is in the offensive zone for the Utes on this penalty kill. The crowd kind of amps up a little bit. It's actually pretty interesting.
Wood, one-timer across the zone. Nice pass from the stick of Pearson to go down low to McConaughey. McConaughey has it again at the goal line. One-timer, they shoot, they score!
Oh, I don't know if they did. I think it's in Fuller. They're going to wave that goal off.
I actually never saw the signal of a goal. I just saw the celebration. And it looks like, you're right, there was never a sign of a goal. Fuller with the save. Wow.
Well, let's see what we can see. Do we have a replay of that available? No replays? Okay. The referees are having a discussion about what they saw. Will Miller, I can tell you right now, is probably saying, I never saw it go in. Because if Miller had seen that puck go in, he would have pointed right at the goal. Never did. And another telling thing is when Fuller got up, the puck was clearly between his legs, not in the net. Yeah. I actually never saw the puck in the net. It had a weird sound to it, but, you know.
Now this is very interesting. Oh, we do have replay. Fantastic. I didn't quite see it. It was pretty quick, but now this is interesting. The call on the ice is no goal, if you ask me.
Can we see that again?
And I think AJ is working on it. General manager and also instant replay professional here for Utah hockey, but we'll probably maybe no goal. That's the call.
Okay. Yeah. So Fuller again with the save, and he's out of he's from Airdrie, Alberta. He played in the AJHL, which you don't see a lot of players come from the Alberta Junior Hockey League to ACHA. A lot of those players will go on to NCAA. But I tell you what, the University of Utah is glad he came down from Alberta.
Absolutely. And what a save by that young man right there, keeping his team in the game. Colorado not happy about it. Now,
let's look over at the benches, because there's a communication between the coaches and the referees here. If we can look at the benches, I'm not sure if they can hear us or not. But yeah, no goals to call, and like I said, it sounded weird. I never saw the puck behind the goaltender, and
and they're taking this to instant replay.
Yeah, they sure are.
So we follow the NCAA instant replay rules here and the ACHA, if applicable.
Here we go. Yeah,
that's
never crossed.
That's not a goal. That is not a goal. So they want to take a look at it. And so, folks, I was going to start talking about this, but I didn't know if they were going to turn to this. We are following the NCAA instant replay goal review rules. The ACHA adopts that so not every rink has that. Only rinks that have a broadcast like this that can provide instant replay. It is a rule that both coaches do also get a challenge. I'm not sure if this was a challenge initiated by Colorado or not. I think this was referee initiated. Regardless, because we have instant replay in the house and we also have the broadcast going, they are allowed to look at these goals again, and so that's what we're doing. They're looking at the replay. AJ really in the zone right now because this is important.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that behind the net look is the look that the referees need to see.
Yep.
Because that is very clearly not a goal.
Right, yeah.
You guys saw it here on.
And they're going to, as soon as they see it, they're it's not going to be much of a discussion, right?
No.
It's going to be no goal. And now, so they're wiring into AJ right now. AJ is the replay operator.
And kind of a replay official.
Yes.
Of sorts.
Yeah.
And you can also
extraordinaire.
Yeah, and you can also see Andrew, one of our techs, trying to get the feed to the referees. Okay, so while we have a little bit of time here, and this is one of those things, if you're watching at home as well, the longer this goes, the crowd's going to get antsier and antsier. The players are going to get more and more antsy.
Yep.
Because antsier, I don't think, is actually a word. But
it counts, right?
Yeah, so a happy puck is a moving puck. This kind of delay happens every now and then. But let's talk about the action on the ice, what we're seeing.
Yeah.
We are seeing a good push from Colorado.
We are.
You know, it happened once they got back to 5-on-5. It's not that the Utes have slowed down, but the Colorado team has been able to make some adjustments and, you know, made those passes. They've been able to get the puck in the zone and put that pressure on it. And honestly, for the fans at home, you want to see that. Yep. You don't want it to be if you're really, really one-sided, yeah, sure, let's see a one-sided game. But for entertainment purposes, a nice, tight game. And the shots haven't been updated throughout the period because that's what we ended the first period at. But, you know, with as tight as this game has been, because of the play of the goaltenders, you don't want to see a one-way game all the way, right? You want to see the back and forth. One of the areas that I do know that University of Utah is absolutely leading in, and that is the physical play. Hits in this game are probably about 15-4.
Yeah.
If not more. And, you know, I think Colorado has to step up their physical game if they want to slow the attack of the Utes.
And we're still trying to get that replay up, but once they saw what we saw, there will not be much of a discussion.
Yeah, and to elaborate on that just a little bit, Will Miller was in the perfect position on the goal line. You know, maybe if you're analyzing it down to the nth degree, could he have been closer to the net, maybe by a few feet, but he was right in position to see that no puck crossed the line, and I think that's a very good call. Even if the coin was flipped on the other side and the Utes thought they had scored, I'd be saying the same exact thing, because position, not just for the players but also for the officials. And Will Miller made the right call on the ice, and it was verified by the replay that we saw that he made the right call. I think that's a great job of officiating there by Will Miller.
And I mean, you know, as I said on the broadcast earlier, you're a former ACHA official. Making those calls in real time is difficult. It's not easy. I mean, you have to give these guys credit. And you said you made a great call. He made that call in real time, split second, with his own eyeballs. That is not easy to do. I mean, I've never done it, but I can imagine it's not easy. And the stakes are high. This is college hockey, right?
Yeah.
And it's not easy to make that call. And when it's amazing how now in a lot of sports these days, even now club hockey, we've replay review, and it's amazing. Any sport, baseball, I mean, football, basketball, hockey. We go back and look at these plays in slow-mo, and it's easy to criticize because it's in slow motion.
Right.
But a lot of the times, these referees are actually making the call. A lot of these times, it's like, wow, they made the call. I mean, it reverses quite a bit, but a lot of the time it's like they made that call. They didn't see it in slow-mo. They saw it in real time, and they didn't even see it the same position the camera saw it, and they made the right call.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where, like I said, position. If he's out of position there, if he's, like, say if the puck's coming in and he's off the goal line by 2 feet, the potential for him to call that a goal goes up exponentially.
Yeah, right.
But being on the goal line, being close to the net, seeing what he saw, and the other thing is as a referee, you don't want to make a signal unless you're sure. And that's why sometimes, for those of you that are watching at home, you might see a little bit of a delay. You might see a heavy hit, and then the referee waits about a second and a half, and then he puts his arm up. Because it's easier to have a discussion with your fellow officials, what did you see there?
Yeah.
Than it is to go, okay, I messed up, that's actually not a call.
Like a rash, judgment.
You know, because how many times when we're watching hockey at home in the NHL or you know, at any level, will you be like, you'll be talking about the referees, make the call, or, you know, he's not going to reverse it. No referee, once he makes the call, is going to reverse it.
Right.
Occasionally on review, sure.
Yeah.
But most calls aren't going to be reviewed. So the referees have to be sure of what they saw before they actually make the signal. And right now, the referees are headed back over to the Colorado bench to let them know that the call on the ice will stand.
Yeah. And yeah, no goal for the referees. They get the correct call. They do get the replay review. And like we said, pretty clear once you get a look at it. Logistics of setting it up, not quite the fastest, but like we said, we're shaking off the rust. To have instant replay on night one, and we've come a long way for the broadcast as well. That is not usually a thing for us.
Yeah, and that was a coach's challenge. As you can see, Colorado will have a 2-minute minor. Looks like number 22 for Colorado. Well, that's not the number I have. Bandoni, but I see. Oh, Bandoni is going to serve the 2-minute minor. Delay of game was called. Time of that penalty will be at 16:30.
And that is consequential, well, for Colorado, right? And I would say the same thing. It's going to sound bad because I'm the Utah broadcaster saying this, but that's a great rule. I love that rule in hockey that if you challenge and you lose it, it's a penalty. It makes the game, it makes the higher stakes. Now Colorado loses power play time, valuable power play time on a huge power play that was started at 7 minutes long. They're going to lose 2 minutes of it now because of a lost challenge. But also you think it's Colorado, it's a tight game. Goals are hard to come by. We should challenge that. I don't blame the coach. I think it's a great decision. And I think it's a great for an Olympic sheet. Plenty of space.
Yeah, and you hit the nail right.
And once again, I mean, Colorado, we talked about it, second intermission show, but they cannot stay out of the box, and they are lucky, I mean, that there's no score in this game.
Yeah, they really are, and give credit to O'Gwen for keeping the puck out.
He's playing a great night. Playing great tonight, rather, and here comes the Buffaloes skating this one in.
Yeah.
That was
good speed shown there by both players.
And now here comes Light. Lights peels back. He shoots. Good save. O'Gwen. Rebound. Another pad save by O'Gwen. As Light's trying to keep this puck in. Lingenbutter one time pass. Rudis couldn't quite convert. And now it'll be Colorado. They're going to get the puck and probably send this one the full length. That's what they do. Kraft is out of the box. We've got a 5-on-3 for Utah for the next 55 seconds. Here comes Light. He skates it in. One-time pass. Erdis shoots. What a save by the pad of O'Gwen. And Erdis, unfortunately, just shot it right at his pad.
Yeah, that's a play very similar, not exact, to the one that Fuller had earlier, where he read the pass. Obviously, Fuller made the initial stop and then got over. But I tell you what, O'Gwen read that play perfectly.
Yeah, like we said, standing on his head tonight, it's McDonald winning that faceoff for Utah to his captain, Erdis. Delaney with the puck at the point. Stick handles over to Langenbrunner. Back up to Delaney, who fires a wrister, and it's gloved up. He makes that one look very easy. And we'll have another stoppage in play. 36 seconds remaining on this 5-on-3 for the team in white.
Yeah, I like how fast the Utes get set up on the power play. If they win the draw, it comes back. Everybody knows their job, their assignment, and it's nice to see how fast that they are getting set up. That wasn't repetitively redundant.
Runner over to Light. Light, point pass to Delaney. Delaney over to Langerbrunner, who winds up a wrister, and it was deflected by a defender and goes out of play. That looked like it was Jake Carney on the deflection there in front of the net for Colorado. And once again, another stoppage in play. 28 seconds remaining on that 5-on-3.
Can I start whining?
When will one of these go in?
I know, right?
Oh my goodness. Good chances nonetheless for Utah. Carney for Colorado trying to get that one out.
Good win by Colorado on that draw. That's an important draw to win, even though Utah came up with the puck.
Langerbrunner drops it off for Delaney. Delaney trying to find that shooting lane. Passes it to the goal line to Light. Light stick handling, has a shot. It's blocked by the stick of DiDomizio, and then it's played out swiftly there by Carney. And the 5-on-3 will expire for Utah. They've got 25 seconds on a 5-on-4. If they charge hard, they may have one more chance on this man advantage. Slater peeling back. Good pressure from Colorado. Bandoni on him there.
Sweet pass.
Larilla pops that one up, and O'Gwyn's going to cover that up and force a whistle. 5 seconds remaining on that power play for Utah. And it looks like, again, Utah will be unsuccessful on the power play. It's something to talk about. I mean, it really is.
It is.
And unfortunately for the home side, they just can't find a way to get the puck in the net when they're on the man advantage tonight.
No, even though there's been abbreviated power plays, it's still 5 full power plays that the Utes have been able to move the puck around. It may come down to the fact that they're facing a very good goaltender in O'Gwyn, because they're getting shots and they're getting one-timers and they're able to do that.
Right. Yeah, that's not to say they haven't looked good. I should clarify that. They look fantastic on this power play. Now it's music over to Gibney. You can hear Fuller banging his stick. Colorado's back to full strength. Utah maintains possession. Kraft has a shot. It hits the side post there, and then the net is knocked off. But yeah, that's not to say, I mean, you make a good point, Mitchell. They have looked very good on these power plays. They're getting what they want. They're finding the lanes. They're passing the puck very well. The movement's good. They're going from side to side. I like what I'm seeing. It's just, I guess O'Gwyn, he is playing himself. He's having himself a hell of a night.
Yeah, I mean, he's made 24 of 24 shots, or 24 saves on 24 shots tonight. And, you know, I mean, what, you can't ask for anything more from your goaltender.
Absolutely not. It's going to be Gibney chasing after this puck early here in the third period still. Delaney. Excuse me, that was Sonegal. Gibney falling down there. Puck pops up, and Colorado's able to get this one out.
Colorado looking for a tripping penalty on that play. Not going to get it.
And here's a pass. They'll skate this one in, as that's going to be Peugeot skating that one in. And now it will be the Utes. Kruchek dishes that one across to Sonegal, and he fires a shot, but it was offside.
Yeah, the Utes took themselves offside with that pass, as the pass was initially made by Kruchek over to Sonegal, and Kruchek took himself offsides. Tyler Murphy with the call, good call, and the shot was negated by O'Gwyn anyways.
16:50 to go here in the third. Utah wins that faceoff. It's Slater in the neutral zone, skates it in across the line, and they are offsides once more. Yeah. Here's one thing I can promise you. There will be a goal at some point or another.
Maybe.
It's going to happen. But it's just been, deadlocked here at 0.
But a good game. I mean, this has been a very, very entertaining game. And we got to see a lot out of, we've been able to see a lot out of both teams, which makes for a fun evening. Hope you guys at home are enjoying it.
Yeah, really great game. A great opener here for Utah. What would put the cherry on top would be a victory and a couple of goals here. They're trying as it's Noonan. He skates it in. McDonald to fetch after that one. He's got Hull there on his back. Great use of the body there to win that puck by McDonald.
Yeah, I've noticed that several times by players tonight, really using the body to protect the puck, and that's something that you learn at a young age and bring it to life here.
Here comes Slater, a backhand shot. It's just wide. It'll be Colorado now. Ferguson with Larillo there on him. Ferguson will win that puck, and it'll go to the stick of Russolanko. He dumps it in. And now it will be light for Utah. He skates this one in. Drop pass over to Langerbutter, who fires a shot. What a glove save by O'Quinn. I mean, he is standing on his head tonight. He's had to make bigger saves than Fuller has. Not to say that Fuller hasn't, but I mean, he's had to make the big saves, and you see it right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good draw pass and a good shot, smart, quick shot. And O'Quinn, you know, made it look very easy, calm, cool, collected.
And it's Jones at the point for Utah. Jones skates with it. Over to Langenbrunner. Trying to kick that one towards the middle, and it deflects off a Buffalo stick. As we're nearly 5 minutes into this third period. Searching for that elusive goal. It's Langenbrunner skating it in towards the middle, drops it for Music. Music fires a shot, good save O'Quinn. Rebound popped in front of him.
I don't think O'Quinn saw that.
Went right on his chest protector, but I think you're right. Light with the puck. Over to Jones, near side half board, skating it in. Jones, one-timer, and it's broken up there. I think that was the stick of number 4, Jake Carney, once again, having that active stick and really breaking up the play. Nice stick work by him, and now it's Colorado. Sandberg dumps it in. Light chasing after it as well. He fends Sandberg off there. And it'll be Colorado once more. One-timer, it's just wide. And it's sent all the way around the boards off the stick of Drew McConaughey. Wood gets shoved there by Kraft. Utah skies that one. That was Erdis. He's going to get off the ice for a change. Utah makes almost a complete change. Here will be the Buffalo skating it in. Sandberg over to McConaughey. But then it'll be Karsten Senden there for Utah. He's hit hard along the boards. Colorado takes this puck away. They fire a shot. It's deflected. It's the near side. Gephardt gets that one out for Utah. And we're going back and forth.
Yeah, this is a good, even period so far.
Really is. It's Gephardt backhanding that one off the near side boards. It'll end up behind O'Quinn there. Oh, Donovan attacking hard for Utah. Colorado able to get it out, but it'll be Senden for the Utes. Oh, and a mishandle by Senden. Here comes Colorado. They have a chance here. They skated in the backhand shot. Good save by Fuller.
Yeah, lucky there to get just a piece of that. I think that shot came off the stick of Bergy.
And there is a wide slap shot from Nislanik. And now it'll be Donovan. Donovan skates it in, makes a move, fires a shot, and it's blocked by Nislanik and sticked away by O'Quinn. Puck bouncing towards the stick of McDonald, trying to win that one, but it's just deflected to the near side half boards. Bergy able to get that one out for the Buffaloes. Delaney, a couple head fakes, plays it the opposite way.
Yeah, that was a good reverse by Delaney. Good communication defensively by both of those two players as Delaney took a look and saw where his man Larillo was going.
Slater trying to win that puck for Utah. There's some pressure from Hull of Colorado. Slater pushed up against the boards. Cray coming in to help. He can't quite get a stick on it, and Colorado will get this one out. This is Dickinson. Dickinson across the blue line. Sends one towards net. Patted away. Maybe the stick of Fuller got a piece of that one too. Is Colorado able to keep it in? They send one towards the net. It's blocked by Delaney, and it comes out. It's Slater, Correa, excuse me. Slater on his back there trying to help out, but Colorado able to whack that one out. Dickinson, he's hit by the puck, and that will be a penalty.
Dangerous, yeah.
And Dickinson is in some serious pain. That might be a kneeing penalty.
Yeah, he's holding on to his knee, and I think that's going to go against number 20, Sonegal.
Yeah, I mean, those hurt a lot. And Sonegal even going over to give him a stick tap because, he obviously didn't mean it, but those penalties are brutal to take. And when you're on the receiving end of a knee, and they're going to talk it over. I don't know if it's... Oh, it's a trip.
Yeah, and that time of that penalty is 8:01 of the third period, tripping to number 20, Tyler Sonegal. And that'll give Colorado another opportunity on the power play. And so far, both teams 0 for on the power play.
Yeah.
And, with time, now we have to start talking about the clock a little bit with just 12 minutes, just under 12 minutes remaining here in the contest. Colorado has the opportunity here with the power play to make something happen. Fuller's been true in the net, not allowing anything past him. Even that close one that got reviewed. And, let's see what the Utes are able to do on the penalty kill. They've been good so far. But in hockey, anything can change in a matter of moments. So we'll see what happens.
That's right. And when goals have been hard to come by, when you only got 12 minutes in the game left, any opportunity could be a big one. There's a good play by Erdis. He's going to skate fast. He's got Light with him. Over to Light, makes nice. Shoots just wide. Good chance. Short-handed for Utah. Erdis and Light coming down the ice. And, oh, my goodness, we just can't get a goal.
Great opportunity for Erdis and a good stick up at the point to get that started, too.
Yeah, nice active stick, and we will have a whistle.
No penalty on the play, just referees decide to blow a whistle there.
I think that...
Or they call... No, they're not calling a penalty. It's just going to come outside. Honestly, that might have even been a hand pass.
Yeah, actually, I think that's what it was. I think that might have been what they were trying to signal there.
And in the ACHA, when you have a hand pass, it goes back one zone towards the offending team. That would be Colorado. Came out of the defensive. Oh, heads up.
That one will go out. It looks like it hit one of the Utes on the bench there.
Hey, they're wearing pads.
Yeah. Thankfully.
Yeah, that's why they don't have nets over there.
Yeah.
at least on the benches.
Yeah.
For the stands, yes.
We are not wearing pads up here, unfortunately.
No, but we got a net.
Yeah. But right. That's why we need that net. Colorado wins that face-off.
Good stick.
And, yep, they're going to have to reset. Minute 25 to go on their man advantage.
That was Ethan Noonan with that good stick to break up the play. Good read now as well by Delaney.
Here comes Delaney skating it in. He's eventually overpowered by the Buffs, and they're going to skate it up. He gets back quick. Marcinkiewicz with the puck, centering pass. It's broken up by Cole Music. Slater will backhand that one the full length. And we're going to burn some more time on this man advantage for Colorado. 50 seconds to go. Some good pressure from Correa. And here they come. It's Pearson skating it in, but nobody home. He's just going to skate it across the zone. He tried to get a shot on that. Good defense from Utah. There's a one-timer patted away by Fuller. I mean, either one of these benches, they want to erupt with the goal. There's a shot. Wood's shot is just wide, and it'll have too much on it. It'll come all the way out. 20 seconds to go.
And the Utes are extremely lucky there as Wood broke his stick on that shot, which caused that to go a little bit wide.
Oh, my goodness. There was a shot from number 7, Jack Ferguson, and it looked like Fuller did not know where that one went. He closed his pads and looked behind him, and that's a sign that he didn't know where that was.
No, and that's eerily similar to the play in the second period.
Right.
But this time, no celebration by Colorado. But as I was saying, that first shot by Wood that went a little bit wide of the net, I think had his stick not broken, as Fuller was getting in position to make that save. There was some light on the far side of Fuller's left leg. And I think if Wood had actually gotten some good wood on that, it would have gone in.
That's a good point. 12 seconds to go on this power play for Colorado. That's enough to win this faceoff and get a shot off. And we're almost halfway through the final regulation frame of play this evening. That puck comes out. Sonigal getting ready to skate on out of that box. It's Hull for Colorado. There's a pass. It's errant. Just giving it the point, and it will be blown offside. But
that was so close. That was so close to not being offside. Like, literally, it bounced in his legs as he was standing on the blue line. I think there'd be an argument either way. Okay, it went out, or it didn't. That's a tough call for a linesman.
Utah wins that faceoff cleanly. It's Kruchek. He dumps that one in. Hull plays it off the boards, and they're able to get that one out. Sandberg able to get that final whack. Utah plays it right back in. Kruchek. Sonigal coming in to help him there. 2 Buffaloes and 2 Utes in that near side corner in the Colorado zone, fighting for that puck. Colorado comes up with it. That was Ferguson. He gets it out. And here comes Hull. He dumps it in. Noonan to the opposite side for Sendin. And now here comes Gibney for Utah, skating it in, making a couple moves. He has a shot, good save O'Gwyn, and it's loose, and the whistle did blow, and oh my goodness, Colorado gets lucky. That puck was well loose. We've got a little tie-up going on here. O'Gwyn is a feisty goaltender. Usually the goaltenders do not participate in any of this post-whistle stuff, but he likes to participate, I guess.
Billy Smith of the 2020s, not the 1980s. No, I like what I'm seeing out of O'Gwyn. I like that kind of feistiness. I didn't see how the player went on top of him, but I mean, that was a little bit of an early whistle. Referee is on the near boards in the near corner. Shot came, and you know, when the referee loses sight of the puck, you got to blow it dead. And then right after he blew it, you saw it kind of pop out to the right of O'Gwyn. But yeah, I don't mind a feisty goaltender. Like you said, it lets you know that he's in the game.
Right.
He cares about it.
Yeah,
and he's had a fantastic game.
He really has. I mean,
both goaltenders.
Yeah, right. Both goaltenders. You know, O'Gwyn's seen more shots, but both goaltenders really having a great night, especially for Fuller getting the start. Brand new goaltender for Utah. And in his debut, regardless of how it ends up, it's going to be a good performance. Now here comes Colorado's DiDomizio with some space, trying to get it over to his line mate there. He was unable to do so. He was trailing a little bit too far behind the play. That was Piggott. And now here comes Utah. It's Slater peeling back. Point pass to Correa. He was calling for it. Correa fires a shot. Good blocker save by O'Gwyn. Correa had a lot of time there. That would have been a good one to go in, at least a good candidate to do so. That was a good shot, but we're still scoreless.
Yes, we are.
I'm sorry, Mitchell. It's not usually like this. It's not usually like this.
Is it me?
Come on, no, I don't think so.
Well, funny thing is I used to do goal judge for the Grizzlies for 6 years. Anytime there was a fight on the ice, if I was goal judge, it would be on the other end of the ice. I'd be down behind the far net going,
what the heck, man? Can this happen on this side?
I used to get so mad at that. It was crazy.
And it's Utah. They're fighting their way. They have a shot. It's deflected. That was Ethan Light. And yeah, we just need to find that goal. There's a one-timer, and it just goes wide. 8.5 to go in the third. Like Mitchell said not too long ago, time matters at this point. This is when you got to start looking at the clock.
And you can see the intensity by both teams ramping up a little bit, the urgency to get something going.
Well, it's almost a 3-on-2 there for Colorado for a brief moment. McConaughey had that one. Now he has it once more. McConaughey fires a wrister, and it's wide. Light skates across the red line. He slaps that one into the Colorado zone. He'll get off for a change. So that pass was behind number 67, Douglas Wood. Noonan tries to dump it in, and it looks like Harney got a hand on it. Nice.
That should be a hand pass. You could hear the bench as soon as he touched it, hand pass, hand. They were yelling at it, and things are different now. And I hope you guys don't mind me going over rules a little bit because this is a rule change year, but this rule here is older. It was made several years ago. In ACHA, NCAA, there is no hand pass anywhere on the ice, even the defensive zone. It's legal in the NHL. It's legal in USA Hockey. But in the NCAA, any league that's playing under NCAA rules can't play the puck with the hand to the stick of a teammate anywhere on the ice.
See, and that's why it's great to have your insight because as a former ACHA official, you know these rules. I've had a lot of questions in the last couple of years that I haven't been unable to answer, but you know the rule book in and out, and that's good to know. I didn't know that until you just said that, and that's the reason for the call there.
Yeah, and that'll go back into their defensive zone, kind of like a high stick. It just goes back one zone. Obviously, if it occurs in the defensive zone, there's nowhere else you can go. And as of several years ago, many years ago, probably about 20 now, all face-offs are going to take place on a dot, whereas in the 80s and 90s, you could do it anywhere along that line that the dots are on. But that was a long time ago.
And it'll be Colorado playing this puck out. Nice play there by McDonald to win the puck for Utah. Now it's Slater. He's got McConaughey on his back, Carney in front of him, and eventually the Buffs overpower Slater and win that puck. That was McConaughey. Pearson skates it in. Nice hit there from Noonan to take that puck away, and he finds his teammate at center ice. And Noonan, there's a big hit on him from Colorado. That was Massey just laying the body down. Carney dumps that one in, and that will go for icing. Colorado will not be able to make a change. Obviously, that key part of the icing rule, and when it's late in the game like this,
it matters.
That matters, yeah.
Well, I want to point something out real quick. Noonan just got leveled.
Yes.
I love the fact that he got right back up, and not only did he get right back up, he made a hit right after that on the Colorado who was coming back up the ice. Good player. I had a chance to meet him earlier tonight for the first time, as well as a lot of the players for the Utes. And I love the fact that you can take a heavy hit, get up, and continue play. It takes discipline and grit.
He's got a lot of fire. He's a small guy, but he's a physical guy as well. And we'll have this face-off.
A little stick sword fighting.
Yeah, after the draw, it'll be Ethan Light. Fires a shot blocker. Saved by O'Gwyn. Rebound. Another save by O'Gwyn. If he even got there, I heard a noise that puck made after the shot. Under 7 minutes to go in the third period. One-timer kicked out to the middle. It's Ethan Light. He fires a shot. Good block.
Yes.
It looks like that was 13. Jacob Rossolanko. He makes a great block. Now it's Light. Has a shot. And it's just high and wide. And O'Gwyn knocks that net loose. So there will be a whistle.
And no change for Colorado.
Didn't know that either.
Yep. When the net gets knocked off without so if players go into the net and it's coincidental, you can change. Goaltender knocked the net off while making a save untouched by the attacking team. The referees aren't going to let him change in that situation.
And off the tie-up, Colorado will end up with that puck. Jake Carney behind the net.
Good little pass to his teammate, number 91, Hofteaser.
Here's Hofteaser, pass over across the zone to Rossolanko, and now here we go. It's going to be Utah. Gibney across the logo there, over to Light, plays onside. Light fires a wrister, good save O'Gwyn. It pops back up, backhand shot, good save by O'Gwyn. He is making these point-blank saves, and he is just having himself a night. I mean, what else can we do? I know we want this goal, but.
I tell you what, I am so very impressed by the goaltending tonight. I mean, if you look at the shot numbers, 32-24 right now, 56 shots, and it's 0-0.
Right, yeah. This actually might be the first time I've seen a game go this long at 0-0 in this building, doing this for 5 years now. I mean, this has been an incredible game. And this doesn't happen. I think the ACHA younger hockey players, it favors the offense, it favors the playmakers, right? They're able to make the fancy plays, especially in college hockey, the speed of the game. But we're really having a good old-fashioned goaltender barn burner tonight, and those are fun to watch as well, because when that goal is eventually scored,
this place is going to go nuts if it's the Utes.
Well, let's hope so.
And we got a good crowd in the house, too. I mean, it's not barren in here. We got people standing up behind the nets. You know, good atmosphere in here. A lot of really good hockey. And someone's going to get it eventually. Who's it going to be?
Yeah, hopefully it's the team wearing the white jerseys tonight.
Broken stick for number 27 of the Utes, Gibney.
Jones plays it along the wall there to Sunnigal. Spears it forward. Colorado, nice move there in the middle by DiDomizio, but unable to finish that one off. And there's a shot across the zone, and that'll be dumped all the way in by Utah. And now it'll be Colorado.
Good stick there once again by Noonan. I tell you what, he's a special player defensively.
Slater, a shot, puck still loose, and he really is just a very skilled defenseman for Utah. Very solid back there. Brings a lot of energy to this team. Really fun off-ice personality. Really great player, great person. As Sundin plays that one off the wall. And it's taken away by Colorado. Less than 5 minutes to be played in regulation time. No goals, as there's a big hit in front of the Utah bench. Oh, Slater was almost off to the races there if he got that puck.
Yeah, that was a potential hand pass too on the Utes, and good job by them to not complete that.
Here's Slater over to Langenbrunner. Langenbrunner over down low to Urtis, and no shot comes of that. They're still skating with it. Langenbrunner, cross-ice pass. Couldn't quite get settled down there by the stick of Slater. It's kept in. Maybe not. It is not kept in.
That one came out literally by an inch. Good play. And you know, I like the fact that Delaney was trying to buy that ice and allow his skates to come outside the zone and keep his stick in. Unfortunately for the Utes,
that makes a difference. Game of inches, and that faceoff comes out, of course. 4 minutes exactly remaining in this third period of play. Rocky Mountain Rivalry on ice. It's the Buffaloes and the Utes. Goals hard to come by. Barilla is able to skate this one in. He's pinned along the boards by DiDomizio. Multiple Buffaloes and Utes in that corner there. Langenbrunner trying to get that one up to light at the point. It was bouncing around. It comes out. Barilla was hit along those near side half boards in the Colorado zone.
Weird bounce.
Yeah, off a stanchion. There's a shot from Light, and it's high.
Yeah, that puck was rolling around as it came off the boards oddly.
And now here comes Colorado. Piggott skates it in. Nice poke check from the stick of Cole Music. And Utah's able to get this one out. Gibney with some space, skating it in, head fakes. And he's hit along those near side half boards.
In a game like this, in this point of the contest, you have to be so responsible.
And it's Colorado with the puck. That puck goes to the point. There's a shot. It's blocked by Kurchuk there.
Ooh.
And that puck hits
that one
Pearson.
Hit him right in the face.
Yeah. And here they come. It's Utah. They fire a shot. It's just wide. Just over 2.5 minutes to be played. Noonan for Utah. Stick handling behind his own net. It'll be Hull, dumps it in, gloved up by Fuller, drops it right off for Noonan. Noonan, saucer pass at the blue line there. And it'll be Colorado once again with the puck. Utah trying to dump it in. It's Kurchuk, dumps it in. And that puck is sent all the way down into the Utah zone, and the pressure from Colorado will force Fuller to cover that one up. 1 minute, 49 seconds to go in regulation time.
I have a question for you. Stars of the game?
Oh my goodness.
Do we do stars of the game?
Well, we haven't typically, but
because I tell
the
you
two
what,
goaltenders are shoo-ins, right? So we've got both of them. Number one is going to be the winning goaltender, right? But
yeah, and my third star, honestly, the player that stood out the most for me, honestly, Noonan.
Yeah, he's having himself a great night. Correa as well, also playing in his first career game, looking fantastic. As the puck's in the Utah zone there, 100 seconds remaining in regulation time. As that puck is shot towards, that just dropped it. Here he goes. Slater with some space. Slater skates it in. It's Slater for Utah. Drops it off. He makes a nice move. They shoot. Oh, what a save by Gwynn! Oh my goodness! Gwynn weighing out, making the save of the game. And Correa almost had the game winner on his stick. Utah still has. They have a shot in on another glove save by O'Gwyn.
You have got to be kidding me right now.
Take a bow. My goodness.
You've got to be kidding me.
That's insane.
Like with 150, I mean, there was about 120 left. 2-on-1. Good pass. Good shot. O'Gwyn, wow, you nailed it. That is the save of the game.
That's it right there. Utah with it. Lorilla has a shot, sticked away O'Gwyn. Langenbrunner, near side half boards at the point. Fires a wrister, it's just wide. It's bouncing behind the net. We've got a minute to go in regulation, folks. Buckle up. It's Lorilla, near side half boards. Colorado's trying to get it out. Utah's able to keep it in, and then it does eventually bounce out, light with the puck. 48 to go, Delaney, pass Aaron. He's gonna have to go back and get that one. Light, off the wall, over to Langenbrunner. Straight off the bench is Slater to the blue line. Over to Langenbrunner. Winds up a shot pad save. Rebounds loose. Langenbrunner gets the rebound. He shoots. Good save again. I think that was blocked by the defender. Specifically, that was Hull, I think, blocking that. And it's Colorado on the counterattack. 27 on the clock. Utah takes it away. They've got a chance for one more rush. Here we go. A couple Colorado Buffaloes behind the plate. Here comes Sendin. Sendin with the puck, peeling back. Over to Correa, and a little miscommunication there. And here comes Colorado. It's McConaughey, but he only has himself skating it in. Makes a move, and a nice poke check from the stick of Fuller. 6 on the clock. Utah skies that one up, and it looks like we're going to see overtime, ladies and gentlemen. 0-0 at 60 minutes of play. What? Oh my goodness, I'm just kind of speechless. 0-0. 60 minutes of hockey play. I've never seen that. That's the first time I've seen that in this building.
and the funny thing is, you say you're speechless, right?
Yeah.
As a play-by-play, you absolutely can't be speechless.
Yeah, right, exactly. That's right, yeah.
I've said that so many times, and it's like, okay, really? I'm not, because I have to keep talking.
Yeah. It's just, oh my goodness, what a game. This is a treat.
For game one of my University of Utah color commentary career, I honestly don't know that I could have asked for a better game.
I don't think so. This is incredible. I mean, this really is incredible because you're on the edge of your seat. Is this shot going to be a goal? I mean, you're rolling the instant replay right now. I mean, Gwynn and Fuller. I mean, Fuller hasn't seen as many shots. The saves haven't been as dramatic, but O'Gwyn has had to make some flailing point-blank, absolutely insane saves to keep this game where it is right now. And yeah, it's just incredible. It really is.
So let's talk about what we have in store for us.
Yeah.
5 minutes, 3-on-3, overtime. The game's going to go down as a tie.
Right, officially in the ACHA rankings.
Right. But we will play out 3-on-3 for 5 minutes. If no goal is still scored, then we go to a shootout.
And this, like, you make a very good point.
If they actually will go to a shootout.
So for the computer rankings, this goes down as a tie.
Yes.
We play this for conference play for WCHL. The conference points do matter. So playing for the WCHL championship, which at the end of the season is the team with the most points, this is what matters. So for Utah, brand new season. I mean, even for Colorado, brand new season. It's a conference they can contend for. A win here is huge. You still get points for getting this far, just like the NHL. So yes, but for the rankings, it's a tie.
Yeah.
The computer rankings. That's a good point. Yep.
Man, What a night of hockey. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, because I tell you what, I've enjoyed helping bring it to you.
Hopefully it's been as much fun as it's been for everyone at home as it's been for us tonight. As Utah wins cleanly the overtime draw, the clock set for 5 minutes. Here we go.
And it looks like we have Urtis, Delaney, and on the far side, looks like...
Could be Slater. That looks like Slater.
And for Colorado, we have number 26, Marcinkiewicz, number 20, Matheson Hole,
and now
number 7, Ferguson,
who skates it in, peels back. Colorado attacking now. Marcinkiewicz in the near side corner. He forgot the puck behind him there, and Utah's able to get this one out and get possession. Delaney peeling back, opting to slow things down and get Utah a change. Very smart play. As they're trying to not allow Colorado to get that change, they will get one player changed out. Here comes Langerbrunner, makes a nice move, skating in. Langerbrunner, backhand pass, one-timer intended for Larilla. He has a play in front, not able to get a shot, and
he should. That was close to being called.
It was very, very close,
because he got taken down for sure.
And now it's Colorado in transition. Marcinkiewicz with it, peeling back. He's been out there since the start of overtime, long shift. And he will just play this one back smartly, a very smart play, and get off the ice. White putting some pressure on there. 3.5 to go in the overtime period. Nislanik skating the puck across center ice. Still with that puck is Nislanik towards the net. It's sticked away by Fuller. White will take the puck over, getting it out, and he peels back. And Nislanik, great pressure from Nislanik. He's got Pearson behind him. It's going to come out of the zone, but Colorado's going to reset. It's McConaughey making a move, and he's clipped. That will go for a trip against Correa. There's a one-timer intended for the stick of McConaughey, but there goes O'Gwynn to the bench. And Colorado will get a fourth skater here.
Yeah, they'll play 4-on-3 even after the whistle. But power play set up right now.
Here they come. Hoffentees into the zone, and Utah will touch that one up. And the story has been Colorado taking all these penalties, but at the most consequential part of the game, it'll be the Utes skating their way to their own penalty box. And unfortunately for them, it's going to be Correa sitting 2 minutes for that trip.
Yeah, and time of that penalty, 2:20 of the overtime period.
That means there's, you know, if Utah is able to kill this off, there's 40 seconds of 3-on-3 hockey.
Well, not necessarily, because when he comes out of the box, they'll skate 4-on-4
right.
until the next whistle, and then they'll skate 3-on-3 again. Timeout being called.
I believe by Utah.
Okay, I'm glad you heard it, because I didn't.
Think, yeah. So Utah calling that timeout, and yeah, very consequential part of the game to take that penalty. But I mean, really, it's a trip. That is a trip. At the end of the day, it wasn't intentionally, that Colorado Buffalo tripped over the skate of Correa, but that is the definition of tripping, and it counts, right?
Yeah, here's the crazy thing. Intention doesn't matter all the time.
Right, yeah, that's right. That's very true. And you see it right there. And for Colorado, here it is, the silver platter in overtime, a 4-on-3 power play. You're getting outshot. Your goaltenders bailed you out countless times. And now it's a chance to get the victory. For Utah, it's the biggest kill of the evening.
Of the season.
Yeah, yes, that's very true. The biggest kill of the season coming your way. But it's a young one. It's a young season.
About as young as they get.
That's right. As Urtis is out there, Utah's got their top dogs out there. Colorado wins that one cleanly. Ferguson at the point. Wood, one-timer, and it's off the mark, off the stick of Marcinkiewicz. At the point, it's Ferguson. Over to Marcinkiewicz, across the zone to Wood. Marcinkiewicz, one-timer, once again off net, and that will burn some time off this power play in which about 23 seconds have expired. Ferguson across the red line, skates it in. Letting his team set up. Marcinkiewicz at the goal line. One-timer, and Wood can't get enough on that one. It just goes wide, and Ethan Light's going to take this one over and try and get it out. Nice stick there from Wood.
Yeah, the Utes need to get that puck out. Like, Light is a very good stick handler, but in this situation, there's no stick handling. Send that puck down the ice as soon as you have it on your stick. You can't waste time with it. You have to just get it down.
Ferguson over to Marcinkevich. Marcinkevich again, firing a shot. Good save, Fuller. And Music doing
like
just that. Gets the puck all the way out for Utah. 40 seconds remaining on the power play for Colorado. 1:17 to go in the overtime period. Fuller brings that one around the boards. Marcinkevich, near side half board, stick handling. 26 to go on the power play. One-timer, good save, Fuller. It's loose, and Slater gets a hold of it. He's going to get rid of it and send it the full length, and that could do it. 15 to go on the power play. We'll skate 4-on-4 when Correa comes out of the box. 8 seconds. Final charge for Colorado on their power play. Ferguson into the zone. Stick handles, Marcinkevich, long shift for them. One-timer broken up by Larilla, and it's sent the full length by Utah. Correa out of the box, he's the first man in. Nice play by O'Gwynn around the boards.
Great kill by the Utes.
30 to go in the overtime period. Here comes Colorado. Marcinkevich, the longest shift of the night for him. He skates it in. Over to McConaughey. Nice defense from Utah. Here they come in transition. It's Delaney. 20 on the clock. He's got Urtis. He skates it in. Delaney drops it up for Urtis. It's Correa there. Correa. Oh, no, my goodness. He couldn't get the shot off. Urtis fires one. Also blocked. 10 to go on the clock. Delaney at the point. Across the zone to Noonan. He fires a shot. It's tipped in the air and it goes behind the net. It's still bouncing around. It's popped up. And it looks like we're going to see a shootout, ladies and gentlemen. The puck just will not cross the goal line. 0-0. We've played 65 minutes. These goaltenders, an unbelievable night. What a push there from the Utes at the end. Unbelievable. They used every second of that 4-on-4 time to their advantage.
They did, and I want to point something out here real quick. Correa came out, he committed the penalty to put the Utes down, came out of the box, provided pressure, and he's the man that made the stop that allowed the Utes to come back. That to me speaks volumes about a player. If you can go down and do whatever it is you can to keep the other team from scoring, having put your own team in that dangerous position.
Yeah,
I tell you what, I love that kind of play.
Yeah, and Correa, I mean, I think Noonan's had a great night. Correa, I mean, rookie of the night at least. I mean, absolutely, he can even be in contention for player of the game or a star, in my opinion. I mean, it was great defense of Colorado to make sure he didn't get a shot, but if he got that shot clean, that could have been the winner right there for him. And his first career goal as a Ute could have been the game winner. But regardless, it's a good play by him. I'm really impressed with this play tonight, and we're going to have Colorado start here. Hofteaser against Fuller. And here's where the goals will come eventually. One will go in, I promise you, or else we'll be here till tomorrow.
Hey, I've seen shootouts that go 12, 13, 14 deep.
We will see here as we're getting ready. My goodness, what a game. You cannot ask for a better hockey game to open up the season. And it's just been, I'm at a loss. I can't even, I don't know what to say, but here we go. Hofteaser, he'll skate it in. Comes in on the near side. Head fakes, he scores! Colorado finding the back of the net first in the shootout, putting the pressure on Utah. Just tucks that one low on the near side, on the blocker side pad.
That was a good shot.
Yeah, quick wrist here. And Utah, interestingly enough, sends out a defender. Larilla skates it forward, brings it in with some speed. Backhand shot, he scores! What a move by Larilla! And look at the Selly. The fans loving that one.
Hey, we got a goal.
We got one apiece.
Oh, yeah. And they were both beauties, too.
Yeah, those are both amazing.
The first one was quick. The second one off the post and in.
Here we go. Marcinkevich, who basically played the entirety of that power play in overtime, is going to be shooter number 2 for the Buffs. And here he goes. Brings it way out to the far side. Slowly Stick handles, nice couple moves, and he tried to go backhand and he missed wide. And the fans loving that. It's loud in here, as loud as I've heard it in a while. And it'll be Giboney skating out for Utah. Shooter number 2. Chance to take a lead in the bottom of the second here in Salt Lake City. Comes in near side. Nice couple of moves. He tried to do the same thing and go around the pad, and O'Gwyn making the stop.
Yeah, he ran out of real estate. He tried to stick handle in too close. Lucky that O'Gwyn didn't poke the puck away. He was still able to get a shot off, but when you run out of real estate, you can't do anything. You don't have the amount of time and space to elevate that puck. Kind of an easy save for the goaltender there.
The captain, Drew McConaughey for Colorado, third shooter. We're knotted up at 1 apiece in this shootout. The deciding frame is this one, the third. McConaughey shoots, he scores, goes glove side a little bit above the pad there. And the pressure's on for Utah. It's score and keep it going, or unfortunately lose game 1 of the season. Kruchek, the rookie.
But in the standings, it goes as a tie.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's the important part here.
This is just for conference points here. Here he goes. Kruchek skates it in on the opposite side. A couple of moves, trying to go behind the legs, and oh my goodness, he almost pulled it off. But that's the game, folks. Final in a shootout. It's 1-0 Colorado. It goes down as a tie in the ACHA rankings, but for the WCHL, it'll be a win for the Colorado Buffaloes on road ice against the Utah Utes. And regardless, you tip your cap to both goaltenders. It's a win for O'Gwyn and unfortunately a loss there for Fuller, but it was a hell of a game.
Yeah, it really was. And you know, again, for this being my first game with the Utes organization, I really could not have asked for anything more. I mean, there were a lot of hits, a lot of shots, over 60 shots in the game. You can't. So close. These two teams face off tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So make sure you join us tomorrow night. Game time, I believe, is 7 o'clock or is it 7:30?
I believe it's 7:30 again. I believe so. Yep. It's just after the M2 Utes wrap up, but. As they salute the fans in the stands here and those of you watching at home, we also want to thank you as well for tuning in tonight. It was a treat. It really was a great game. Unfortunately for Utah, it's not going to go down as a final victory for them. But for, you know.
No, and honestly,